ladies and gentlemen. The warm-up time is over, guys. Good luck for your first game. Lithuania, Madagascar. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players one-by-one in a couple of seconds of this game. Pool A, game Lithuania, Madagascar. We're going to start with Team Lithuania, the finalist team of the Universal 20 OQT 2024 in Lithuania. Team Lithuania, wearing number 6, Digital Dust. Number 5, Sarah Ringeris. 2026, Evanas Chiomis. And last but not least, number 24 for Lithuania, Olivius Bukeris. Team Lithuania finalist team at the University OQT 2024 in Lithuania, Japan.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your player, Team Madagascar, number 50, Anthony Rasolana.
All right, we are ready to get back to the action. So much for that 10-minute break. My clock must have been off. We are back and ready. Boz is out of breath. I don't know why, but
I had to run up some stairs.
Yes, you did. But we walk back into a marquee matchup.
Yes.
And the reason I say that is because Lithuania, I think, are favored to get a ticket, right?
Yes.
This is the team that made it all the way to the Olympic ticket game at the Utsunomiya UOQT. But Madagascar, I saw this team, or at least two members of this team, win a gold medal at the Africa Cup 2022 in Cairo. They are my dark horse, my sleeper pick in the men's competition. Boz, I think you're going to see why today.
Look, I like the fellows from Madagascar. I saw them last year at the World Cup where they managed to beat France on an incredible buzzer beater by Livio. And then I saw them at the pro circuit perform as Team Antananarivo in Shanghai, where they made it to the semifinals out of nowhere.
All right, I know you're going to be boasting your ability to say the names, but I've been working on it, Boz.
Oh, get it.
Okay, so Madagascar with Alpha Solandrani, Anthony Rasolamanana.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I like
Rasolamanana.
Yeah.
Eli Randria Mampianona.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, I'm getting
Okay,
good.
get the last one. Get the last
Livio Ratianarivo.
one. Oh, I like it.
come
I
on.
like it. Okay.
That's the best I've ever said, those names.
Oh, yeah, you practiced for sure.
Well, I didn't really, but
You got him out.
let's see if I can keep them up. But that's so apparently we got a small issue at the I think the scores table. So it's a technical issue, so a brief delay here. So nothing to worry about too much. I think they'll be getting that issue taken care of pretty quickly. But it gives us a little bit more time to kind of set the stage for these two teams. Madagascar, a team, a country that's really still kind of learning 3x3, but they've learned it quickly, and they're a country that boasts a lot of talent, and we've seen it translate pretty quickly. Lithuania have been a perennial powerhouse in 3x3. Silver medal at the Europe Cup just last year, silver medals at the World Cup 2022, also another silver at the Europe Cup 2021. They're a loaded team. They got Aurelius Bukelis. I call him the Lithuanian. He's out of this world. Ivo Kanivo, Evaldis Jalgis, the general, Gintautas Matulis, who's a new add to this team, with Sharunas Vingelis, who low-key might actually be the most important player on their team that doesn't get enough recognition. But he battled through some injury issues at the UOQT in Lithuania, and he looks healthy, ready to go now. So that's Team Lithuania.
I gotta say, I'm curious with this lineup. They don't really have a set pick and roll ball handler. Nobody that can set the table for Mačiulis and for Pukelis out of pick and roll action.
Yeah.
And that is something they chose this route, right? But with Pukelis and Mačiulis, you have two elite screen and roll guys, two guys that can get theirs from inside the paint, especially Mačiulis, who I think was hitting over 80% of his shots at one point last year on the pro circuit.
Yeah, from inside the two-point arc, 80%, third in the league all of last season. Usually that's a stat that's reserved for the bigs who are going to get most of their shots close to the rim, but he's a guard. So it just shows you at the type of clip that he's shooting at.
But he features as a screener, though, because you're saying he's a guard, and he might be, right? But he features more as a handoff and screen type of guy. He might have the size of a guard. He has some of the dribbling skills of a guard. But the way they play him, and it might be different in this lineup, right? But the way they play him is usually as an inside presence.
Well, I don't know if I agree. As an inside presence?
A little bit.
Vingelis? No way.
No, not Vingelis. I was talking about Mačiulis.
Oh, sure. Mačiulis.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Vingelis. But Vingelis is 1-point percentage is ridiculous as well, and that's shooting mid-range jumpers.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that this quartet of this Lithuanian squad, they don't have Darius Tarvidis in this particular competition. He's a great player too, but he had an off tournament in Utsunomiya. Mačiulis was injured, so he wasn't able to play in Japan. But this is a quintessential utility guy. Mačiulis. He's always going to bring his toolbox as a utility guy. So he's doing it everything. He's rebounding. He's defending. He's a capable scorer. There's a lot to like. There's a lot to like with this Lithuanian team. But I say a good barometer, I think, for Madagascar, who are still trying to prove themselves. Obviously getting it done at the Africa Cup. They are a team that have kind of piqued the interest of the rest of the league with the talent that they had. But this is where the big boys play. There's Olympic tickets at stake here, boss. So now I think it's a great opportunity for us to really see what Madagascar is made of.
Yeah, and again, the moments we've seen them step up, they were comfortable hitting contested shots. They were comfortable hitting opportunistic shots. They got a lot of guard play going. Can they get the pick and roll game? Now, look, I know they prepared by staying in Novi Sad for 2 weeks. That seems to be a recipe more teams use these days, visiting the Serbian 3x3 Academy and Coach Dacia. And it might just pay off.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. But, you know, the Serbians are the ones that you turn to because they've been the bar in 3x3 for forever.
Yeah.
I mean, from the beginning of the league.
Has there been a moment where they have not been?
No. So there's a lot of countries that turn to the assistance of Serbia to, you know, kind of fine-tune their game and sharpen up. And we'll see if it pays dividends. So in the meantime, is that official Vlad dancing?
I hope not.
Yeah, well, he is. He's dancing.
Hey, credits to Vlad, though, because last year we used to joke around about him eating 16 plates of food at dinner at these tournaments. Well,
I would never say that about Vlad.
I would, but he's lost about 30 kilos. Did you see that?
Great shape. Great shape. Yes, credit to Vlad. Vlad Gizdarenu, Romania's finest. I'm going to get some flack for saying that. That's for sure. So we're having a brief technical delay, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to be able to get underway here in a moment, but allow us to step off the mic for a second, take a couple squigs of water, and once that technical issue is shored up, then we will get to the action. All right? We promise it won't be long.
game, ladies and gentlemen. Lithuania, Madagascar. Group A games up to 1.
Is another baby. Whoa. See how I just jump back on like that?
Yeah. I mean, you got the singing voice to do that.
Okay, the delay is over. We can finally get to the action here. Madagascar. I got their names right the first time.
You're not going to try to pronounce them again.
Yes, I will. Eli Radriamampianona.
There you
Livio Ratianarivo. Anthony Rasolamanana. And Alpha Solendraini representing Madagascar. Yeah, the voice got the pronunciations right. Y'all let me know if I got them right in Madagascar. Y'all know I got love for y'all. That is one place I want to visit. It is on my... Oh,
same here, man.
I want to go so badly, man. Anyway, it is... Oh, Pukelis. You know, Pukelis almost shot at 50% from long range. And
well,
in Utsunomiya.
Yes, but we can poke some holes in the rest of his game.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Did you know he only took 13 shots from inside the arc during the entire tournament?
Well,
he played 5 games.
That's a reason why he went to the free throw line one time.
Yes.
One time, and he averaged 1.8 rebounds per game. So, you know, there was a lot of good, but there was some uncharacteristic numbers when it comes to Pukelis. Here he is, and this is where he might be in trouble. Livio, he'll let it go. He'll misfire that time. Here's Pukelis giving it over to Vingalis. Vingalis, step back. Man, he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous from mid-range.
Just a master craftsman from just inside the arc. It's a lost art. You have to appreciate his mid-range acumen.
No, it is a lost art in basketball in general. People and teams have abandoned that mid-range shot, but he hasn't, and it pays off for Lithuania. Meantime, on the inside, that one is going to fall. That's a soft touch there coming from Rasolamanana. 2-1, Vingalis, automatic. Livio getting D'd up from Jalgis. Anthony's going to throw it into the foot of Matulis. I thought that should have been a fresh 12. Wasn't it off the foot of Matulis?
It might have not been on purpose, though. His foot might have just been there on the pass.
Okay.
See? He couldn't do anything about that. So
inadvertent. So no, they won't get a fresh 12. You're right. Lithuania enjoying a 3-point lead here early for Madagascar. 3 members on this team are gold medalists from that 2022 Africa Cup. So again, I had the pleasure of calling that action and watching them take that gold in Cairo. Right now, their offense is lacking, and right on time, they ignite. Quick drive from Solendraini. 4-2. Evel Knievel spinning, kicking it out. The general, Matulis, no sir. A shot clock violation is the result.
Look, Team Madagascar so far, they've gone and tried to do what the Serbians do. They've tried to be methodical. They've tried to set a lot of screens. They tried to work with a lot of handoffs like we're seeing here. Eli hasn't gotten loose for a lot. Misses the easy one as well.
You know, Eli's a game changer for sure. They got to find a way to get him in his groove. And Galis drops it off to the Lithuanian. And Pukelis, that is easy money for the big fella. 3-point lead, Lithuania. Eli Hezi right past Pukelis as if he was standing still. But now he's in Pukelis' world. And the only way to stop an easy bucket there was a foul. So they will happily volunteer that whistle. It's the second on Madagascar. They trail it by 2. Bukelis, nice action here. Matulis redirects. Smart play there. No need to force anything, took his time. Uh-oh, 2 balls. Is that Ellie?
That was Ellie.
That's Ellie. Bukelis, another mid-range knockdown. Ellie, Hezzy, Ellie, clear lane, easy lane.
You can clearly see Lithuania respects the Madagascar ability to shoot, right? Both Ellie and Livio aren't getting a lot of space. They're getting contests on ball fakes, shot fakes, and they're getting easy layups because of it.
Bukelis is so money, he could have his own currency. Did you see he made another mid-range knockdown? I think he's 3 for 3 inside the arc already.
Just a master class. I mean, he's one of the guys you don't ever get to talk to. He doesn't speak a lot of English. You don't see him all that often. He's one of those guys that kind of fills the stat sheet as you go, but an important shot after important shot, and especially those coming at a high clip from the mid-range, just incredible.
No, he's been crucial. Over the years, he's been absolutely crucial to all of the success that Lithuania has had. This is why you see him as a constant on the roster. I think he's one of those players that has to be on in every big tournament. I think he's that important to what they do. 8-6, Ellie, up fake. He will not get the score that time as Matulis will get it cleared. Bukelis, 2 range, 2 strong. Matulis, he's there to finish what Bukelis started. 9-6. They want to get it down low. Here's Anthony. Lost the handle on it. Ellie can't get it back, so they run out of time. There's a foul on the inside. Good job from Matulis sealing the defender there. He had Livio on his back. 3rd foul on Madagascar as we're almost 4 minutes in to this Pool 8 action. If you're just joining us, where have you been? Where have you been? Thank you for being here. We're bringing you day 1's action from Coach Shoot Square here in Debrecen. The final OQT with 3 Olympic tickets hanging in the balance. Meantime, it's Matulis hanging and hitting. Livio finds Anthony. Great entry pass. It's Madagascar keeping step. Down by 3. Not a whole lot they're going to be able to do. Oh, help defense. Comes just in time. The reinforcements. Bukelis will force it up. And an empty possession for Lithuania. Livio. Just trying to find Anthony on the cut, but
you can try to see the maturity in this Madagascar team. Last year they played opportunistic. Now they've slowed down. They've gotten into more like of a methodical pace. I like the help side here by Alpha. But look, a high post play again for them. They've matured to me. They're using their fouls as a resource. They're slowing the game down when they need to. They're playing to their strengths. And again, look, they're down against this Lithuania team because they're outmatched size-wise. And Lithuania's been in the game longer. But I do like what I'm seeing from the team from Madagascar.
I do too. Even though they trail it by 3, and they can't do nothing with Jalgis right there. Livio. Oh, see, what had happened was, and then Lithuania will show them how to finish those. But those type of plays really matter for Madagascar because think about it, Boz, their margin of error is a lot slimmer than Lithuania's is. They got to play, ran out of time there, shot clock violation. So they got to play an almost perfect game to beat a team like Lithuania, right?
Yes, you're right. So and they have to get hot from beyond the arc, something we haven't seen happen yet.
You cannot miss dunks and layups. And, Bukelis all day long. He's been he's yet to connect from long range in this one. There's Ellie. Got an MVP at that Africa Cup 2022. Bukelis. This man is on fire. He needs to stop, drop, and roll.
You can't leave him open like that. That's something you scout before the games. You make sure the best shooter on the other team doesn't get this type of space, and there's nobody near him.
I think I'm going to give him the nickname Venom. Šarūnas Venom Vingelis.
All right.
He's deadly like snake venom. That's where that came to me from. Just deadly. 14-8. The kick out. Matulis. You better believe it. 16-8 Lithuania. Starting to swell this lead up, but Livio, he has an answer. On Vingelis, it is target practice. He will misfire that time. Anthony has it cleared. He's going to attack the rack. And Madagascar, they won't go away quietly. That's going to be an offensive foul for certain.
Lithuania has been as good as advertised before this tournament. They've gotten to their spots. They've gotten the shots open for Vingelis and Jarvis. And here I was wondering before the game if they needed a table setter for Machulis and for Pukelis. They haven't needed it yet.
No. Stand up.
Okay, I like that.
That's the old Luda.
I know, I like the old Luda.
You liked your down south rap back in the day. You liked your Young Jeezys and your T.I.s.
Oh, yes. I actually went Paul Wall for a while there. Ooh. Drive slow.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one with Ye.
Similar to the amp. That's how you kind of rap.
I actually went, who else did I go?
Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire for sure.
Probably UGK.
Yes. UGK was my thing.
8-ball MJ Scarface.
Scarface, yes. I'm trying to think. I'm missing somebody.
In the South? We have to think about that. We have to think
depending on how you define the South, because I mean, is Atlanta part of the South? No, huh?
Oh, sure. But there was the other part of the South too, like No Limit, New Orleans, Master P.
Yes.
Mystical, Silk the Shop.
I like Mystical, man. I can't lie. Like
the
that
man
was
right, Jim. Danger. Watch yourself.
My voice ain't made for that. Not at all. But thank you.
Oh, speaking of danger, there's the danger. There's a dead body. Pukelis. Who'd he get there? Was that Anthony?
You can't end a man like that in the middle of a basketball game.
Oh, and then he does it from the outside too. The Lithuanian. Livio, 2 is on the way. Anthony will track it down. Underneath to Anthony. Madagascar not likely to come out on top in this one as the foul is issued underneath. But here's the Lithuanian abducting another victim. Anthony, why you jump? No. No. Offensive foul. Not that it matters much to Lithuania right now, as they lead this thing 19-12. No, not a whole lot to worry about at the moment. Livio, all in.
You know what I liked out of Atlanta?
Who?
Bone Crusher. You ever listen to Bone Crusher?
Man. Bone Crusher, one-hit wonder. Come on,
yes,
man.
but he was cool. That hit made it all the way to the Netherlands, so that must have been something.
Oh man, how can we not mention Outkast?
Oh yeah, you're right. We're forgetting a lot of people here.
Yeah, this is bad. Livio. Oh, that was bad too. Pukelis. You see that they are just, the defense against Pukelis underneath the rim is always, it's just desperate. They don't want him to get any free shot, and that's why you see the fouls. Well, they haven't stacked up as much as I thought. That's the 5th on Madagascar, but
they've been using their fouls to their advantage. I'll give them that, but you can't let Pukelis get positioned like that, because then you have to use those fouls, and then you get this.
There's another dose of venom. Mid-range, Vingelis, ridiculous with it, 20-12. Ellie will draw the foul there. Or was that away from the ball? Nope, that was in the process of the shot. No,
I think it was away from the ball.
So you should have let me sit over there, because I can't see past the monitor here, Bob.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You want me to scoot over and fall off the stairs?
That would be nice.
Well, why, thank you.
That was fed on the inside. They're going to set up the general. That's no good. Pukelis, though. Ooh, Pukelis trying to no look there. Got broken up. Ellie, Anthony makes the extra pass straight out for two. No. Ellie, he will unleash. No, Anthony will make the dunk this time. But it's game point Lithuania. And this could be ending very quickly. Matter of fact, it's over now. It is over right now. The finishing touch provided by the Lithuanian, Pukelis and company. They survived the early test from Madagascar, but I think too much experience, obviously way too much Vingelis in this contest. Pukelis' presence on the interior, just too much for Madagascar. So they'll start things off with a 8-point loss to the powerhouse that is Lithuania.
Yeah, well played by Lithuania. And again, they've gone to their strong spots. It looked like Madagascar in their preparation for the game focused in on Pukelis, and Vingelis took care of their, well, defensive lapses, let's just say that.
Yep, this was Madagascar outmatched in this one. Credit to Lithuania. They handle their business. Enjoy the highlights as we will get set up for Switzerland and Germany coming your way here in mere minutes from Kossuth Square.
We get to the second game in Pool A for the men's side. It's Switzerland and Germany stepping up to the plate. A crowded pool, I have to say, with Lithuania and Madagascar waiting in the rafters. And the Swiss are going to come out first. And here we go. It is Jonathan Dubas, the big fella.
You like Dubas, huh? You like Jonathan Dubas?
Yeah, I like his game.
Different squad for Switzerland. We've grown accustomed to seeing Wes Montagny on this Swiss national team. Did not get selected here. Nathan Jurkovic, Swiss Khalifa, got the nod instead. And Gilles Martin, while he's on the court, he won't play.
I don't think he will.
Or at least that's the word that we got, is that Gilles Martin will not be playing in this competition because he's experienced some dizziness, which is unfortunate news and a little bit scary. So Gilles needs to take it easy. Anytime you're dealing with a head issue that is not physical, where you're dizzy, better safe than sorry. So Switzerland will be playing with 3 players in this competition to try to make their Olympic bid against your dark horse, your sleepers, the young Germans.
Yes, young, hungry, and ready to go. These guys are extremely athletic. They've grown in the game at 3x3 in leaps and bounds. The question is, will they be able to create space with shooting? Here's Fabian Giesmann, Sidi Bekaime, Denzel Agyeman, and Leon Fetzig. And look, they're used to winning here in Debrecen. As these young fellows have represented in the youth competition out here and won medals.
Was it did they get a medal at the U23? No.
U18.
U18.
Because let me remind you, these fellas, they're 19, 18, 22, and 19 years of age. 3 of them aren't even 20.
Man.
Yes, Fabian Giesmann is 18 years of age. He played at the U18 World Cup last year. And he is here trying to get an Olympic ticket. That's just ridiculous.
These guys still got milk on their tongues.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're out here trying to earn an Olympic ticket.
Growing their first mustache out here in Debrecen.
But I do think that there's a lot to like about this young German team. If I'm going to be honest with you, I do like them, Boz, but I think because they're youth, I think they're a couple of years away. If they were to earn a ticket out here, that would be resounding. We'll see. That youth can work to your benefit sometimes, and it can hurt you sometimes. We're going to find out, because this one's underway. Pool A action. You got the voice of 3x3. That's me. You got the mountain, Boz Rosendahl, alongside.
Yeah. Hit us up with some questions on the interwebs.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
At BAZZ50, that's Boz's.
Yes.
And mine is at 3x3 the voice.
I need to get myself a catchy one like that. See? I might change mine to 3x3 to mount. I don't know.
Do it.
I might have to.
Don't promote it until you do, though.
No. We'll get to that.
All right, 2-0, Switzerland. Here at the start, Swiss Khalifa. This dude is we talk about the Germans having some body snatchers, but Swiss Khalifa this dude has put some cats on posters over the years.
Yeah, he's got the long arms, he's got the hops to take care of some people.
He had a bad knee injury a couple years ago, and that kind of put him on the shelf, so might not be as explosive as he used to be, but we'll find out. Switzerland, your 6th seed. Saw them in Hong Kong. They didn't make it to the semifinals. Ooh, what a reverse. That's Agyeman. He might be the most explosive of the 4 Germans. Jurkovic couldn't tip it in, but the Juice Man can. Johnny D will miss it. Agyeman gives it up to Fertig. Fertig sets up from 2-lane, no. Comes back to him, no. Fertig will navigate through traffic, and Jurkovic denies him at the front door.
Fertig is going to have to step up. His role is a very important one because these 3 young guys, and I'm saying relatively young because Fertig is 22, but all of the other guys are under 20. Look, they need somebody to set the table for them. Fertig is a good creator out of pick and roll action. Now his shot will leave him sometimes. And he's going to have to hit shots from the outside to get the space they need to have any creative action underneath the backboard.
And that's what I was going to say. He is a little bit sporadic.
Yes.
But he is the most experienced of the 4 players on the German team. And it's hard to think of yourself as like the leader at what, 22?
I think he's 22 years of age.
So
yes, he is.
He is their leader at 22 years young. Dubas getting locked up right now. Oh, he got too cute on the pass attempt. He wanted a spot on the top 5 plays today, and that ain't gonna get it done.
Nope.
So as we move into the evening, sun's starting to go down. Get a little chilly out here to me.
That's okay. Can you put that coat on?
No, don't worry. I'm doing
jacket,
it right
whatever
now.
it is.
I'm doing it right now. 4-1 contest. Oh.
I told you Giesmann can put somebody on the poster as well, but The Germans haven't been clicking as far as offense. That no consistent options for them just yet, but they've been trying to get a lot of one-on-one things going.
Oh, Griezmann couldn't squeeze it. Fatigue will reset. He steps back. That's plenty of space and time. He lets it fly. No, Griezmann will drop it off to CD, and he's fouled. Dubas not willing to give the young fella an easy dunk. But you could tell that CD was setting up for a yam right there.
Yeah, he was ready to go.
Dubas says, nah, young fella. It ain't gonna be that easy around here. Oh, wow. His vision must have been off. He was... Germany will pick up a third foul. Just over 2 minutes in. And Germany have 1 point to speak of.
For the first game of your national team of Hungary for the women's competition. Team Hungary will be close to Team Israel just after this game, so do not hesitate to take the best places in the stand.
Bit of a defensive contest so far, I have to say. I mean, Swiss, they've got 4 points, but there have been more stops than shots created, I feel like. Jurkovic from the top. And that's out of bounds off of Dubas. Can the Germans find any offense?
I was going to say, Switzerland hadn't been so sharp in this one either. I mean, this is an interesting matchup in that Switzerland don't have a substitute. Gilles Martin is not playing. They have bounds more experience, no question. But Germany have the youth and they have the advantage of a substitute. What they don't have is shooting. There's a G-man, he goes down. So Germany's still playing a little frantically to have 1 point here with 3 minutes eclipsed in this game. Here's Swiss Khalifa now. To the juice man. Marco Lemon, poked away from Dubas on the inside. I believe that's going to be out of bounds off of Germany.
The longer the Germans can keep this a close game, the better off they are. This is a 10-minute sprint. Switzerland's playing with 3. Germany is going to have the longer breath for sure.
Lemon hands it off. Dubas. Oh, he knocks it down. Dubas with the deuce. I was just about to say, Dubas is shooting too.
Well, he has to, right? Because he has to play out of position now. In a regular lineup without real ball handlers, sometimes in a game of 3x3, if you play with 4, he gets to that spot where he has to play outside in. But now, because they only have Marco Lehmann, who isn't a really good ball handler on the pick and roll, Dubas has to be the guy. And he has to take these type of shots because Jurkovic is already inside, underneath the basket.
Yeah, that's the issue with Switzerland is they don't have a ball handler. I mean, Gilles Martin is going to obviously always be the guy that does the orchestrating. Lemon is your next best ball handler, and to be honest, he's more of a catch and shooter.
When we go to the pro circuit on Team Lausanne, he's the one that sets a lot of screens.
Yes.
So he's not really a ball handler at all. Because it's Martinez that's the second ball handler for Lausanne.
I think that Gilles is maybe the best creator with the ball in his hands in the league.
Yes.
If you got an argument for me, I'd welcome it. But
Worthy.
Okay. I can accept that argument, but yeah, I still think that Gilles probably is a better creator with the ball in his hands. In any case, yeah. Y'all should see how Boz is looking at me right now like, are you okay?
I'm just leaving you with that argument.
issues. The shot clock has left us, Boz, and the scoreboard has left us.
Uh-oh.
So the bugs are in the system here late. I don't know why. Power. We lost the power in the arena. So somebody pulled the plug.
Stop charging your phone, Kyle.
You're going to blame this on me like usual, I see. So, sorry, but it looks like we're going to have another brief delay. Another brief one. So they'll get the power restored in here. We got 4 games left on the day. We've had 1 Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. 2?
2.
We had, really?
Yeah.
We had 1 in overtime.
Labukina's 2-point shot against Team Czechia.
Okay.
That was a true Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater.
You are right about that one. So we've had a couple of Maurice Lacroix buzzer beaters. We had some tight games. A couple of undefeateds so far in Team Canada. What's up, Kirsten?
See?
Oh, thank you. See, Boz is, we're working right now.
Yeah.
And Boz is on his FaceTime with his family.
Well, look, I haven't seen my kid and my wife in a couple of days. Come on.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello, Saad.
Hey, I mean, we're in a power outage right now, so I guess it's
Might as
allowed.
well.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and just have fun. Blow your kisses and get your love. I'll have to give my love later. So again, a brief delay. I'm not gonna guess how long this might be. I'm expecting it to be pretty short. But it's gonna put us on pause here for the moment. So I wouldn't go far. Don't go far from your computer, but I think you might have enough time to go grab a beverage or something if you'd like. And we'll step aside for only a moment, and then we'll get back to it.
Thanks for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. A small technical issue. We're going to fix it as soon as possible. We are back in a couple of seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Just before, Shona, you are in the stand with the Hungarian fan right now.
Na hát akkor sziasztok, nagyon szeretettel köszöntök mindenkit. Itt van mellette Hegyesi Pisti, akit szerintem minden egyes társadalomban sorsában.
All right, looks like it's time to get back down to business. Let's get down to business. Let's get down. Listen, I'm gonna sing as long as we got some dead air time here. But the power's back restored. We got an 8-2 game. Germany's offense has been non-existent. They got to find a way to start putting the round thing in the round thing. That is the name of the game in this sprint to 21. Switzerland with 3 players have managed a 6-point advantage here. And again, we apologize for the technical issues, but they happen sometimes. So we appreciate you guys for bearing with us and sticking around. But it does look like we're going to be getting back to the action here in just a few moments.
You know who this break favors?
You?
Well, yes. Also, me, because I had a chance to run out, talk to my wife and kid for a couple minutes there. So thank you. Thank you, break.
Of course.
But you know who else this favors, though? Switzerland.
Yes.
They're playing with 3. They got an extra amount of oxygen in their body now.
Yep.
So, you know.
Well, they're already enjoying a 6-point lead. But I was just saying before you rejoined me about the German offense has been non-existent. It's because they got the talent, right? We can see what they are physically, but what they haven't managed to put together is a consistent offensive strategy. What you don't see from the young Germans is a lot of sets being run, right? You don't see many of the pick and rolls, the pick and slips, the double actions, the handoffs, the fake hand. You know, these are the things that take a team that is talented to the next level. And that explains why they have 2 points so far in this game.
I think you're right about that. Again, they are very young still. In phases, in spurts, you'll see them go to team play, to team 3x3 basketball. In phases, you'll see them try to take down and break down their defender and take over a game. Look, I think if they can get consistent pick and roll action going between Fabian Giesmann and Leon Fertig, that means they're going to be good, right? That's consistent action you can get to time and time again. Fertig has the acumen to get a little lob pass going. Giesmann has the length to catch that and maybe dunk it. Then you can have Agiman and on the second side attack out of a kick out if you can get that too.
Well, maybe you should go down there and coach him a little bit, because I think that's exactly the way that they can make this game more competitive. But the good news is, again, we got the power back on. Scoreboard's on. Looks like we're set to go. So I don't expect this delay to last much longer, Boz. I hope not. I certainly hope not. It's been a dunk exhibition while you stepped away, though.
I can imagine.
Well, Jurkovic was showing out. He gave us a couple of nice one-handed punches, some reverse double clutches. You know what the young Germans, they all bouncy. So I got a little like mini dunk contest in the meantime.
Maybe at the pickup games that we play on Saturday, we can, lower the hoop a little bit so you can get some of that action going as well.
Oh, you're really looking forward to these pickup games?
I am really looking forward to them. Look, the staff pickups in 3x3 basketball used to be a thing when I was a player. We used to see y'all go out and compete after our games.
Yes.
And it's gone away for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get that back up and running.
That'd be nice. Look, I'm in a little bit better shape now. I certainly don't mind. Let's set it up and let's get to it. And let's report to the viewers and listeners how it turns out. I got a feeling I might be reporting a dunk or a crossover on Boz. I'm just telling y'all right now. Okay, Boz, we can finally get back to it. Thank you. 6.5 to play. There's some easy offense from Germany. Giesmann with the two-handed smash.
And that's that consistent action you were looking for. They got a seal. Giesmann, the longer player out of the two, with him matched up with Dubas.
8-3 though. Germany gonna need a whole lot more than that. And I think their success is solely predicated on their ability to get some outside shots. They can't go 1 point score for 1 point score with Switzerland.
Depending how long the game lasts against Switzerland's a team that's going to be in trouble at the end of the game because they play with threes. They're going to be tired.
Well, not when there's already a 6-point difference.
You're right about that.
You know, you don't want to trade once, and you certainly don't want to turn it over like that. Oh, take that trash elsewhere. A G-man with the filthy block on the inside. So look at a G-man who snuffs that one out. He volleyball spikes it off the window. That's a kill. Swiss Khalifa mishandles it. He's got 2 to shoot. He will light it up from long range, or fire it up, I should say. He will miss it anyway. Not the most thrilling contest between these two. A lot going on. We have the power delay. Germany can't score it offensively. But we might see some bodies caught. Oh, where you going? He put on the brakes and broke him off.
Look at Dubas' footwork in the post, though. Spun right off of him, up and under. Wow.
Not too shabby, huh? 10-4. The Swiss. Fatigue. Smart foul by Dubas.
I want to get this out straight. We've gotten on Dubas in the past. I think last year at the World Cup, maybe. Because he didn't show out on one of the days. I like his footwork. I like the way he plays. He's really consistent with what he does. That might have just been an outlier.
No, we gave Dubas a hard time because I remember that tournament. He was missing. He was in his own head.
Yes,
he was missing. He might have missed 6 layups in the game. And you know, when you do that, we're going to get on you a little bit.
Yeah, that's our job.
So, but he's recovered, and he's playing good 3x3 for Switzerland. The lead not exactly safe because obviously it's a 6-point difference right now. And Germany not willing to give up the attack, especially with a G-man from long range, man. That lefty stroke needs some alignment. Dubas needs to work on those handles a little bit. Jurkovic will drive. Swiss Khalifa high off the window, no good. Nothing happening there either. So both of these teams exposing some of the flaws, and both of these teams with uphill climbs to try to get their Olympic tickets. Switzerland in particular with 3 players, and just the youth that Germany has to try to use to their advantage. Giesmann will connect at the line.
Switzerland being at 7 fouls does show that they've had to extend a lot of physicality to try to stop the German attack. And if Giesmann hits his free throws at this clip, that might become a factor.
Dubas on the block. He'll attack CD. Taking it right at CDB. Oh, CD holds his own, so credit to Kaime. Giesmann, he's the go-to guy for the Germans right now.
This kid is only 18 years old, and he's the go-to guy in a tournament where an Olympic ticket is on the line.
It's that physical prowess, man. We saw underneath the rim what normally would be a layup. He elevated and dunked it easily. Oh, speaking of elevating and dunking, he almost broke the rim with that one. Jurkovic. (11-7), and watch Swiss Khalifa get high and throw it down. A G-man. Oh, what a lay. What a lay. 11-8, Germany creeping back into this contest.
This game's come alive, Kyle. 11-8, the scoring is picked up. There's been some dunks. Okay, we're awake.
It needed a spark. It needed a jump start. And we can thank the German offense for this. This game was very stagnant at the very beginning. Then we had the power outage, not to bring that up again. But it's been a kind of a disjointed 10-minute sprint.
Yes, it has been.
Good to see it starting to heat up now. We'll take this. Two-handed boom from Swiss Khalifa. He promised he'd give me one. All right, so I'll take that. I'll take that, Jurkovic. Three-point game, Giesman. Giesman on the attack. Oh, count that. Flex on him, young fella. You earned it. So that's a unique piece of German engineering right there.
I don't know where they keep finding these athletic cats, but Giesman is a specimen, my guy. Just incredible. But look, again, and we've mentioned this a few times already, but just to have that type of awareness, have that type of strength at just 18 years of age, he's fully committed to playing 3x3 full time.
That's outstanding.
If they keep on this trajectory, all of these fellas actually, they're going to be a problem.
Oh, so Jurkovic lost him with the step back. Jurkovic has got it back. Ooh, I wanted him to catch a body right there, the juice man. He will misfire. Now Giesman, long range, no good for Teague. Throw that ball up, man. That should have been a hoop. Never mind. Count still the same. That's a bucket. We got a one-point contest now. Germany in front, but no, they're not. Not for long. It's the juice man, fresh squeeze from long range for Teague. He will answer as Germany even things up at 13 apiece. Ajiman with the thievery. He'll kick it out, but wait a minute, that's an offensive foul. Smart play by Dubas, staying sound defensively. Didn't move, took the contact, sacrificed his body, and gets a possession for his squad as a reward.
Yeah, Dubas saw that one coming. You can see he just set up for that. He held his hands low, planted his feet, made sure he stood still, took the contact.
Jurkovic, nice spin. CD, he runs into trouble. Ajiman steps back, and the stroke still ain't stroking for Ajiman.
You can see the Swiss have prepped as far as game planning for him, and they're just letting him shoot. They're really just giving him all the space in the world to take the shots that he wants, because if you give him a runway to the hoop, you're in trouble.
Well, we see it a lot with young players at all levels of basketball. It takes them a while to develop that jump shot. Think about even LeBron James, right?
Yeah.
When he came to the league, his jumper wasn't so nice. Even Kobe, these players like this, you know, it takes time. It takes repetition, you know, and right now he's not consistent enough of a shooter to knock him down enough to where he's going to be a legitimate threat each and every possession. So 1-point game. Oh yeah, that was not a veteran type play there from Lemon. Switzerland and Hong Kong, they had a chance to advance to the semifinals, but got caught in a three-way tie and ended up losing on points. Ajiman, who rocked him with the in and out. Nice move from the young fella. Lemon. That foul on the floor.
Y'all didn't see it, but Jurkovic put a little spin on that.
I did. I saw that.
That was kind of nice.
Be with us for the next game, ladies and gentlemen, and do not hesitate to pick the best place in the grandstand for your team.
Lemon, yep. Definitely a foul there on Giesman. Instead of picking up that foul, that's the 6th on Germany. You'd like to see Giesman maybe let Lemon get the step, but he's got the length to still contest that shot. In any case, he'll pick up the foul. No more to give for Germany. Dubas forces one up. Teague will have it cleared here for the Germans. And now Ajiman picks up his dribble. I don't know why. Don't know why he does that. Now the bigs. Oh, sick dish from Dubas. Do your thing, big dog.
That's that Swiss fondue. Wow.
Oh, I can dig it. There's a Swiss swish from the Juice Man. Switzerland take a 2-point lead. Ajiman, oh, what a finish over Swiss Khalifa.
We want to hear you, Debrecen, make some noise!
Now we get some back and forth. Switzerland lead 18-16. Giesmann at Dubas gets it back. Giesmann elevates. We got 35 seconds left, y'all. Here we go. Looks like this one's gonna come down to the wire after all. Oh, Fatigue with the quick hands. Jokovic has to force it up. Shot clock violation. Over to the Germans, trailing by 1. 25 seconds left.
The Germans got the stop they needed. Leon Fertig with the quick hands. The Swiss maybe a little bit out of breath at the end of that possession. Couldn't really get a good look. Now Germany out of a timeout have a play to try to tie or take the lead. I wonder what they'll go to.
Who they'll go to?
What or who? What action? Who? What person? I can see them running a down screen for Agiman and then Giesmann setting up on the block. I can see them do a pick and roll with Fertig and Giesmann. What's been working for them this game? It's tough. It's tough to nail it down.
Well, the thing is they're limited, right? So they don't have a shooter that they can go to, consistent enough to where they can trust in the situation. So they're limited to a one-point type play, one-point type action to even the game up. You'd love to have a shooter here that can give you the lead here with 20 seconds to go. But again, they're a little bit limited offensively. Fatigue now on the run. Fatigue, he will even things up. 18 all. It's up to the Swiss to steal this one at the horn. Dubas behind the back. Dubas to the crib. One more attempt for the Germans. It's up to Fatigue. He gets to the rim, but he ran out of time. That is the youth and inexperience costing the Germans a chance here at the end.
Yes. Should have just came up with a step back, a freeze move,
There
threw
you
up
go.
a shot.
And put up a 2.
And he let himself be goaded into a drive at the end of the clock when he didn't have any time left. Wow.
That's where the youth can hurt you. It's the decision-making and critical points of the game. And right there, we saw a clear example. Ran out of time. Didn't even get a shot up. And Switzerland holds on. Credit the Swiss. Getting it done with 3 players. No Gilles-Martin. No problem. They get it done anyway. So that's that for that one. We got Hungary and Israel coming up next in the women's competition, followed by Netherlands and Italy. Pool D action, the ladies up next. As promised, homestanding Hungary lacing them up against Israel here as the action continues from Debrecen. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, in your ear. Have no fear, I'm gonna hold you down. We always do. So Hungary, who suffered a heartbreaking defeat to Italy in the Olympic ticket game. This was 3 years ago on this very same court. Have a chance at redemption. They got the home crowd behind them. And they are letting them hear it right now. As Hungary get ready to take the court first. outstanding Hungarians with a little bit of a different squad than we've seen. We'll get you completely introduced to this team as they have now entered the quarter play with Paparazzi, Vivi Barondi, Fanny Sabo, and Virag Kish, the new add to this team. I've seen her play 5-on-5 here in Hungary. Can be a dominant player. How quickly can she make the transition to 3x3? That is the question at hand.
They are going to need her to make a quick transition.
She could potentially be the most dominant player on the court. I've seen her. And now, again, they'll lace them up against Israel with Dor Saar, May Revahe, Nofar Shalom, and Tal Yakov, the 13 seed Israel coming out in the blue. Dor Saar. Baz, I don't know how much you've seen them. I've got on a couple of occasions I have. Saar's a great shooter from outside.
World Cup last year, Saar can really get going. As can Shalom, by the way.
Yep.
So I like their ball handlers. It's just a question of who's going to be their inside presence, especially because, I mean, you know it better than me, but Vida Kish is an inside presence, right?
I think that she will very likely be the difference in this game. Claudia Pop, who did not have her best performance at the UOQT in Hong Kong. It was a rare down performance for her, but Hungary with Claudia playing at the top level, Vivi Barondi slashing. And I got to give some love to Sabo as well, because Fanny Sabo has been incredible for Hungary. Her mid-range game, she's probably been the most consistent scorer for Hungary. They bring their A game. I think Hungary have a chance in front of the home crowd. I'm saying it here and now.
Okay, I like that prediction. Look, they're going to have to get that shooting going. They were 36% from 2 in Hong Kong. They led the field in 2-point percentage. They're going to need some more of that.
Saar wasting no time to let it go. I told you. She's a shooter, Boz. Knocks down the first deuce. Sabo, mid-range. No, that one off the mark. Shalom says goodbye, but misses the layup. Kish. Out to Paparazzi using the screen. Pop on the baseline. Turn around. Kish. 10 feet out, no good. Rebound goes to Israel. So R will swing it this time. Shalom, another like downhill player, likes to drive, likes to get to the rim. Yakov fires one up, and that one's no good.
There goes your inside play with Kish. Look, that's the first post up they've gotten her. And right away, Israel has to foul. Kish standing 195. Ties, I think, Ziamora.
The tallest player in the women's competition.
Exactly, I was going to say.
Paparazzi will miss the layup attempt, laying it on the line. That'll go out of bounds.
Did you see that feature we did on Claudia Paparazzi cooking up some chicken paprikas?
I did see that.
That got me hungry.
That was such a cool feature.
I like that. That got me hungry, though.
Vivi was in that one too, right?
Yeah, she was. I think live on TikTok or something.
Yep, live on TikTok. That's right. Fanny Sabo will hand it off. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get Fanny to rock. She's a shooter too. Vivi to the crib. So Barondi takes it to the house. Gets Hungary on the board. The first bucket of this contest. Shalom from the free throw line. No man.
Take a look again at Barondi. Going to the cup, righty scoop and a make with a little bit of contact as well.
That was like a ballerina move. Somebody took a picture of that. That was.
Can you make that move?
I'm demonstrating right now. People just can't see it.
No, that's what I was asking. Oh, Vida Kish can shoot it?
Yeah, I meant to tell you that part.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm with this.
I left that part out. My bad.
I'm with this. That's nice.
Oh, Benoni is getting to the crib. That's the second time we've seen her take it to the house. All balance. What a response there. Tough lay there from Revahe. Long rebound. We'll go to Gish. Gish.
Oh. So she can shoot, and she has a little bit of crossover to her game. I like her.
She handled the rock that time.
I like her.
She?
Take a look. Take a look.
A little left to right.
Change
left
the direction.
To right.
I like it.
So Virat Gish at the line. She'll have to adapt quick to fit into this Hungarian team. First time representing the national team in 3x3. Saar from out deep. No, Pop snags the rebound. Claudia through the teeth of the defense. She takes it to the house, and Hungary lead it by 1. Now Saar going to work. Trying to get past Sabo. Kicked out. 2 is on the way. Yakov, no. Sabo has it clear. Down low they go. This should be easy money for Kish.
Eating that goulash out here.
Yeah, Guyash.
Guyash.
There you go. No. Loose ball. Goes back to the Hungarians. They move it quickly. Oh, Sabo, I told you she got that stroke. Fanny Sabo. A nice weapon for Team Hungary. Claudia Pop looks like she hurt something. Maybe a hand, a wrist, but she's definitely feeling it.
That's not good news.
That is not a good sight. Obviously, you hope that she's okay, but she's getting some attention from the medical staff. Not really certain how she hurt that hand or wrist or whatever is ailing her.
I don't know, but if they're pulling on it, it might be a dislocated thumb. And
well, we'll see now what happened there.
Oh.
I think it's a thumb or a wrist.
Might be. Well, I think the doctor is trying to move it around, so that would tell me it's a thumb. They put some ice on it.
So Dia Pop, she is the heart and soul of this Hungarian team, and they are going to need her services available. Down into the post office. Kish, not that time. We'll get it back. The Hungarians reset. Sabo no good. So it'll be Israel ball. Almost 4 minutes in. 2-point lead, Hungary. Dia Pop still on the sideline. So Saar can't get a second 2 to go. Instead, it'll go out of bounds off of Israel.
Oh.
Dia's back now.
That's the heart of a warrior right there, especially if that's a dislocation. But look, on a personal level, is there anybody you'd like to get to the Olympics more than Dia Pop after that heartbreak?
Man, well, it's been a series of heartbreaks for Hungary. Even the men's team had a chance at an Olympic ticket here 3 years ago. I believe they got to the final against the Belgians. It was either, I think, the final, maybe the semis, but they were right there too. 5-on-5 team losing a heartbreaker, up by like 20-something points. Lost to Spain.
You're going places that I have no knowledge about, but it's all right.
But the opportunity is here and now. Hungarian men's team are in the field as well. Won't see them until tomorrow. Oh, good score there. Great change of pace and adjustment at the rim. Dia pop. Burundi gets called. Longtime teammates with Dia. Keish, the new ad. And Fani Sabo, who's become a player. Saar cross into the paint, falling away. No good. Keish has it cleared with Sabo, setting the screen. Fanny. To Keish. Keish, long range, nope. Loose ball, who's it gonna be?
Did she get to that? I like the hustle.
Oh, certainly, the hustle is good, but I'm gonna get a closer look at who this went out on. I think Blue. Did Blue touch that last? No, they did not. It'll be Israel ball. Looking at a 1-point deficit. Chance to tie here. Uh-oh. Stepped on the line after losing her foot in there. So Ravahe might need to change the sneakers a little bit. Look at her.
That's that Mario Kart banana peel right there.
It's slick out there. Watch your step. Under 5 to go. Keish battling for position. She takes the feed. That's good eating.
Offensive foul on Team Israel as well. Man, you told me beforehand, look, people need to catch some of the stuff we say off of camera, because we have a lot of discussions about this game at 3x3, but you told me beforehand Vidar Keish was going to be a nice addition to this Hungary squad, and you weren't lying.
Well, in Hong Kong, they had Beatrice Montpremier, who was really dominant. They had to find a player that could bring that same skill set to this team, and they went and got Keish, and I think that's a great ad. I'll stick to that. Meantime, the layup on the inside, that was nice. That one courtesy of Tal Yakov. Got a packed house too, Boz, everywhere you look.
Yes, it's filled up. I even see some Dutch fans out here.
Oh, yeah.
You already know who's here.
But we also know why it's packed.
Well, not because of the Dutch, that's for sure.
The home team is on your screen. Hungary defending their home turf, or trying to.
Credits to Israel for sticking in this game, though. They've been trying to attack, and it's a lot of one-on-one that they do, but it's working. Think about the amount of size they're giving up. Their tallest player, Novar Shalom, gives up 18 centimeters. Now let me translate that to inches for you.
You know, I was sitting there like, what?
So divide that by about 2.5, and you get the inches.
I'm not doing that math that quickly, boss. Just make it simple and plain for me, please.
Okay, so that's round about 6 inches, 5 to 6 inches that she's given up.
Okay, that makes more sense to me. We use a different metric scale than you, and
you weird American with them weird scale things. I mean, who's using inches and then feet? How's 12 inch a foot? Like, come on now.
I think we're unique in that.
Yeah,
that ain't got nothing to do with me.
You use that word unique. There you go.
I'll step on the baseline. The Hungarians are starting to feel it. They dancing. Hey, 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 hey. Now, when did this song come out? This song has been getting people hyped for 25 years.
Yeah, maybe more.
Everybody dance now.
Saar stepped on the line.
Oh, Pop will let it fly. I'd say that thumb is just fine. Nekatu as Yo. They'll find Diaz. She decides to kick it out. Sabo, 2 on the way. That one's no good. Off the front iron it'll go, but a whistle. And I don't know where that whistle came from, Bobs. I couldn't see it. Do you have a better look at it than I do?
I did not. I was distracted by the fact that I'm getting messages from people telling me that's not 6 inches, but 7.
Ah, good. Thank y'all for keeping Boz sharp.
Yes.
Yakov takes the ball, uses the screen, uses the space to do that. Here comes Vivi. There went Vivi, but Ondi can't get the lay to go. Hungary, though, with a nice lead, 14-9 with 2:34 to play in this one, 3 seconds in the key. And Shalom was not able to get it up quick enough.
I don't mind that last take by Burundi. I would have liked to see the kick out, though. There's help side on the play. Somebody was open on the perimeter.
And Burundi is a player that attacks. Loves to slash, plays off the ball well. Not so much of a creator like you would see with Pop. Pop is, she's a pass first type player, but Burundi's I'm attacking. She's trying to get to the crib, draw a foul, get a layup. So Hungary in good position here again with 2:23 left. And enjoying a 5-point lead with possession. Pop getting a rest. They're going to get it down to Quiche. Not a bad option. Not a bad alternative at all. Oh, what a move. Did you see that one? No, you did not, Boss.
Ow. See, I get distracted sometimes, Kyle.
Took her to spin class, something serious. Burundi, excuse me. Bochana.
Oh, and so I dribbled it off the foot.
So Israel making matters worse for themselves, already down by 6, and it don't look like it's gonna change much in the final 2 minutes. Look at Burundi just getting to the defense with the quickness, finding their way to the rim. And Hungary have got to be feeling it now. They got to be sensing it. Oh, you don't leave Sabo. You don't leave Sabo like that. No. Boss, I told you, she's a mid-range assassin. I knew that was going down before the shot was released.
Man, that's a great call.
Quiche runs into trouble. Got her cookies took. Saar will swing at Shalom. Oh, with the fake. But didn't get the make. So leave that up to Saar. Dia wants to feed Quiche. Quiche. They can't do nothing with her. Saar, deep attempt, no good. Approaching a minute now. Here's Fanny. Fanny packs a punch. She makes the move, gets to the rim.
Come on.
It's a 7-point game.
Fanny packs a punch.
She's been packing the punch big time for the Hungarians in this one. The mid-range game's been going. She's hit a 2, got to the rim. Good look at the Dutch ladies coming up next. Netherlands and Italy on deck. Pool D action. Yeah? You ready for that, boss?
Maybe. I mean, maybe. I'm impartial, man. Keep throwing the Netherlands my way.
I'm sorry.
You know,
Sorry, you're right. You're right. No, you're right.
I have to be impartial here.
You are impartial.
But I'm excited for that game because I think it's 2 good teams.
No, you don't care at all.
No, you're right. You're right.
No, you're completely impartial. You don't care.
Yeah, let's go orange. But yeah.
Under a minute to go. Saar. So pretty close to desperation time for Israel. As Hungary can end this thing with a 2-ball.
And Israel, they've tried to create a lot of individual shots, and we've stated this before. Individual basketball will not get you very far in 3x3.
So I think I learned. Oh, there's Saar. Well, maybe we'll start hearing that chant I said yesterday. I probably said it incorrectly. Hungarian's a hard language to learn.
Yes. I mean, the only language it's close to is what, Finnish?
Hoida Magyarok. Hoida Magyarok. I think that's let go Hungary.
All right.
I think. I gotta check with CC on that. Oh, wait a second, boss. It ain't over till it's over. It might be over now because Keisha's got it in the post. That is it. That is all. It is finished. It is done. Siesta. Goodbye to Israel. Hungary in the winner's circle. A commanding win to start their 2024 campaign as they look to exorcise the demons of 2021. 21-16, W, Hungary. All right, so we'll give you the moving pictures of what you just saw. A 5-point Hungarian win over Israel. Of course, the action continues in Pool D women's play. We got the Netherlands in Italy, who earned an Olympic ticket here in Hungary 3 years ago. They're coming up next from Kossuth Square. Don't you move. We got more action coming your way.
Next game on the slate, the Netherlands meeting up with Italy in both their first game in this Pool D action out here in Debrecen. I'll take this one as Kyle Montgomery has the quick bathroom stop. And it's Team Netherlands coming out first. It's their third try at an Olympic ticket here in 2024. Came up short in both Hong Kong as well as Utsunomiya. So third is the third time the charm for the Dutch ladies, the Orange Lions. They come out with the same lineup they used in Japan. It's Captain Lois Bettenfield coming out first, Zoe Slachter joining her, and Janice Boonstra, and last but not least, Noortje Driesen, who had herself a day at the OQT #1 in Hong Kong. Led the team in scoring. And there's your Team Netherlands. This is the four ladies that are going to have to do it. They picked up a gold medal last year at the Europe Cup in 23, but none of that matters right now. And they are going to have to face a Team Italy that are well-versed in picking up Olympic tickets out here in Debrecen, as they did so during the last Olympic cycle. Their four players, Chiara Consolini, Laura Spreafico, Sara Madeira, and of course, Raylin Dali, the 36-year-old, back for a try at another Olympics. Your Team Italy. So again, these teams, a late start to the day. It's 8 o'clock local time. They're getting their first game in. And we'll see who gets the coin toss. So on Team Italy's side, it's Laura Spreafico. You're going to have to keep an eye on Ray. Not as electric scoring on the way to a fifth spot at the Europe Cup last year. Only 2.3 points per game. But look, you have to have some other people picking up the slack. I like the two-man game between her and Sarah Madeira. The Dutch, they have the size to compete with that, though, as they feature one of the taller lineups in the field, not with the tallest player, obviously, but on average, these Dutch ladies stand about 184 centimeters tall. They're part of the full-time 3x3 program out in the Netherlands. They will start with possession. The next 10-minute sprint underway. First for both these teams. Let's get it. High post play for the Dutch. They go looking for Noortje Driessen. A slip by Jennis Boonstra. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Two's up, two's down. Good start to the Dutch. Team Italy, can they answer? They got Ray. Almost lost to Wilson. Gets it back. Bodies flying everywhere, but rebound ends up in the hands of Lois Bettenville. Driessen now. Ball screen action. A pop for Jennis. And not a great possession there for the Dutchess. They didn't get much out of it, but an offensive rebound. Noortje Driessen puts it back up and in. 3-0 lead early on in the game for the Dutch. Again, Italy. The Dutch are putting a lot of pressure out, so a forced shot here. Consolini had nowhere to go. And another high post play for the Dutch. Zoe Slachter has come into the game. Noortje looking at Ray. Noortje. Pick and roll action, gets a 2 up. Back rims it. Now it's Ray. Raylin Dali, a 3x3 veteran. She's been in the game so long. Won a gold medal at the World Cup in 2018. That's how long she's been playing. So 2 quick fouls on the Dutch here, as Italy's been trying to get into some of their action. They're getting it to Madeira at the high post. Looking for Spreafico. Madeira, a screen for Raylin Dali. Fading away on the shot, no make. And a good box out by Zoe Slachter, who's asking for the ball right away. She has a mismatch down there, spins and wins off the glass. And right as that happened, my esteemed colleague Kyle Montgomery has returned to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Boz, the cue was around the corner.
Oh, well.
We got a sprint to get these breaks in.
Yes.
We're going to talk to the schedule makers around here. Well, Netherlands out to a great start as I...
Look out of breath, too. Just wait. Catch your breath. I got this.
I had to run up the stairs, boss. I was
catch your breath, bro.
Get back as quick as I could. Okay. All right.
You back?
I'm back. Let's go.
Okay. You don't need a sip of water?
No.
Okay. All right.
I just want to see if the real Netherlands please stands up. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we talked about in the preview.
They've been the aggressors early, but they've also been as aggressive as you could on the foul. So,
yeah, I see 4.
Yeah, that's number 5. Right there. So 5 fouls after 2 minutes of play. That's a little bit rough. I don't mind them putting out as much pressure as they're trying to, but keep it clean. You can't be at 5 fouls this early in the game.
Ray starting the possession. And of course, I'm sure you mentioned the fond memories that Italy has here from Kossuth Square in 2021. Raylin Dali with the game winner against Hungary. I mean, you couldn't script it better than that, right? Shot clock, the game clock winding down. 1 shot to go to the Olympics, and Raylin Dali delivers. Biggest shot ever. Lifted Italy to the Olympics. Their team now has 3 of those 4 Olympians. So when you look at Consolini, Madeira, and Ray, those are your 3 Olympians here on the court now. So Lois will move right. What a cut. But Norcia couldn't finish it off. Ray with the stop and go hezzy. Delia mishandles it. They got 4 to shoot. Consolini making her move left. Consolini with a wild attempt. Norcia, Debrecen up to Zoe Slaughter. Front iron, no. Madeira will corral the rebound. She's got position on the inside. Ray will get it to her. Madeira, no. Great defense there from Bedville to hold her off. Ray couldn't land it. Madeira, though. Wait a second.
I think that might have not hit the rim.
I thought it did hit the rim.
I don't know.
10 seconds left the shot clock and goal position for
So Laura Spriafico is now in for Team Italy. That one poked away. Giannis Buntra getting in there and breaking things up. She's really disruptive on the defensive end. I love the effort that Giannis shows each and every game. Here's some big shots at the other OQ team.
Yes, she did. They put away Team Australia on the back of 2 huge shots by her. One to end regulation to force a tie, and one in OT. First play OT as well.
Yeah, nice things to look back on, but obviously Netherlands, they want the Olympic ticket. The men's squad is already qualified after winning in Utsunomiya. So the third time, the Netherlands ladies are hoping are the charm to pull off the double entry into the Olympics. Here's Debrecen turning the corner, showing some speed, scores through the contact. And this is when Norcia is putting her head down, getting to the rim. This is when I think she's at her absolute best.
This is what she showed in Hong Kong while they dominated pool play, right? Getting to the cup at will, finishing through contact.
Debrecen trying to add one at the line. Ball finds its way back to her. So the possession will stay with the Orange Lions. Jab step. Debrecen attacking. Offensive. I see you've been learning the official signage.
Well, look, I was trying to replicate what Ref Marcos is doing, but he put a lot of force into that call. Did you see that? He really he leaned into it. He leaned into that punch. Must have been some scraps back in the days.
One Punch Man.
Oh, Saitama. There you go.
See? Oh, Ray.
I don't know about One Punch Man.
Man, I told you I'm an anime geek. Italy hasn't scored. Not 1 point yet.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has been stagnant. They're not able to hit shots from the outside. The Dutch have put out a lot of pressure, though, but that has resulted in the 7th foul. So this is Italy on the board with a point off of the free throw line.
Ray, a 2018 World Cup MVP. That's when she rose to 3x3 fame, and obviously an Olympian as well. She will finally get Italy on the board.
I think Zoe should have taken that 2-point shot. Just have the confidence to step into that. She's a very good shooter, and she faked and tried to go on a drive. Just put it up. We've seen her hit that shot time and time again.
Smooth shooter from long range. And obviously haven't seen a lot of her here through 3.5 minutes. I missed the first 2. But she looks more comfortable to me. She looks more confident.
Yeah, and I think they actually planned for that, because again, when she's confident, she is a force to be reckoned with. And they need a consistent secondary scoring option next to Norcia Debrecen.
There's a Europe Cup MVP, Debrecen, getting in there and making it a 4-point lead for the Netherlands. Will Italy ignite? Consolini doing her best to give them a spark. Mid-range jumper goes down as Debrecen sets up shop. Debrecen from the free throw line Debrecen starting to cook now.
Stumbled, huh?
She's locked in. Stumbled. That's a Dutch dish.
You know about that.
Yeah,
we'll get you some of that when you get to
It's
Amsterdam.
got sausage, bread, potatoes.
Oh, see?
Was I right on those ingredients?
Not really.
Okay.
There's some carrot in there, some potatoes, but yeah, there's some sausage in there. It's fine.
Okay, so I was right. Forget you. Making me feel like I was wrong.
You've never eaten it though, right?
Of course.
It usually comes with one of the better Dutch words, gehaktbal. You try that.
Oh yeah, gehaktbal is what I love.
It's a meatball.
Yeah, I know. I love gehaktbal meatball. Balls.
Let's get this Dutch lesson out of the way.
All right, this is getting off the rails.
Oh, you're right.
We're back to it. 8-4.
Oh.
Madeira. She just lost her footing there. Got discombobulated.
The chair was pulled.
So Italy a little bit out of sync. As we are into Pool D action. Bettenville, deep attempt, no. Great Ray. Oh, turns it over. Bettenville drives and kicks. Debrecen, nice ball movement here from the Dutch. Oh, great defense though. Raylin D'Elia snuffs it out. They want to get it down to the post office. Madeira working on Debrecen. Count that.
I like Madeira's footwork. She is a very consistent option in the post. Gets her shots through footwork and turns.
Active hands. Both teams playing some good defense. Ray to the rack.
Whenever she wants to go to the hoop with that right hand, she can get there.
I'm impressed with our offense, but our defense is pretty stout too.
It is, even though the Dutch have 7 fouls.
We talked to Coach Maxim Kovacevic, and he said it all starts on the defensive end for us. I don't even want to. He said I don't even want to talk about offense. He said it 3 times in a row, didn't he?
He did.
He said defense, defense, defense.
No, he said it comes down to defense. That's what he said. You have to get the accent correct. Let's go.
No, I don't have my Serbian accent down yet, but you're right. Comes down to defense, defense, defense. And that typically opens up their offense. By no means is it a safe lead right now against an experienced Italian team. But Netherlands lead it with 3:50 to play, 9-6. Oh, Ray's going to get whistled.
So we've seen this high post action for the Dutch time and time again. A handoff for Noortje Debrecen coming off, then a ball screen. She denies it. And another offensive foul called as Consolini took that contact.
And it's still shaking up a little bit. Okay, now. But Noortje packs a punch on that drive. She's not exactly trying to make any friends when she's on her way to the rim. Oh, Ray. And Bettenville looking silly for a moment, but she couldn't finish the play off. Slaughter sees the advantage on the inside. It's another whistle against Italy. They've done a good job, though, staying away from the penalty. That's their 4th. The Netherlands have had the foul issues. Lois Lane looks off the defense and lets that one fly well off the mark. You didn't like that possession, huh?
I mean, get you a little bit more screening action, get some more team play going, maybe.
Plenty of time in the shot clock with that shot, too. I got it. Consolini with another wild hook. I've seen them make those before, but he struggled with them so far in this game. Oh, Slaughter makes a move, and that Consolini is hurt again. Maybe got the wind knocked out of her for a second. So she'll take her time getting up here. Let's see exactly what happened. Okay. Zoe's just making a drop step.
Yeah, that was just a strong move.
Yep.
Consolini tried to take that with her body. And you know, sometimes you win some, you lose some in that kind of battle.
I think in any case, official Marcos will go to the scores table just to make sure that there was nothing, no foul play, nothing that needs to be upgraded. Sometimes there's a sneaky little chicken wing elbow. I don't think that's the case here.
Nah, didn't look like it. Call on the floor stands. Foul on Team Italy. It's an extremely low scoring affair, huh? 7 minutes of play, 16 points scored, or 15 points scored total.
It's been a defensive game, to say the least. But the name of the game is 21 points. And Italy here at 6. Netherlands not too far in front of them. Not helping their cause at the line either, so Slaughter will miss it. There's Norto looking for a lane to drive. Excuse-moi. Did you see the downshift and the slide to the right? That Euro step was nasty.
That was mean.
On contact, yep. Slaughter called for the foul. That was beyond the 2-point arc. 2 free throws.
And it's, I believe, foul number 9 on the Dutch. You are close to the double bonus. And again, in a tight game like this, a low-scoring affair, that's a scary position to be in. They've done well keeping Spreafico from getting anything going. Spreafico led Team Italy at the Europe Cup last year in scoring. But giving her 2 easy looks like this.
She didn't capitalize on the first. Ends up splitting a pair. (10-7). Debrecen has to put up a wild shot late. There's Ray Ray. Mid-range, no. Tracks it down, up fake. Ray Ray getting crafty with it. And we'll finish with the reverse layup. Italy had made this a 1-possession game now. Bettenville step back, couldn't get enough space. Oh yeah. Who's that whistle on? I saw Bettenville, yeah, kind of crack.
That is an offensive foul.
Yeah.
So the Dutch in the double bonus, 10 fouls and 10 points.
Well, Bettenville had some contact. Kind of got helped into falling into another Italian player. But I don't disagree with that call. I do think that's an offensive foul. But what do I know? Spreafico in and out. 2 on the way. Nope. Norta. Now it's Norta Debrecen looking inside. That is certainly a foul. Spreafico with contact trying to disrupt that pass. That is now Italy's 7.
This is some information the Dutch could use, though, because look what Spreafico did. She came running in for a help side on that drive or that ball screen action on the roll. The shooter for the Dutch was at 45 degrees offsides on the other end of the court, and that was Bettenville. She needs to come to the top, or at least be open for a kick out.
That was the 6th foul, by the way, not the 7th. As Debrecen continues to cause damage on the inside. Ray, that is going to be a travel for sure. Shuffle those feet. She'll sub out. Spreafico is now in for Italy, who are not out of this game. Minute 37 left and only a 2-point difference for the Netherlands. Nortje over to Lois Lane. The miss, can Boonstra make good on it? She does.
Smart defense by Boonstra. But a turnover after that, that's just not smart. Look, Boonstra kept her hands up, didn't want to give the referees any opportunity to call a foul, so Spreafico got a bucket. Still a 2-possession game, 12-9. But then a turnover, so Italy back in possession. We're at the minute mark.
Minute 10 exactly. Three-point lead for the Dutch. Madeira and Spreafico. Share to Wilson. Spreafico. Right, left. Oh, ran out of time. Not the type of shot clock awareness that they needed, especially at this juncture in the game. Under a minute to play. 12-9. That is an offensive foul. Spreafico getting the worst end of that collision with Yanis.
Yeah, that's a shoulder to the mid-frame. 11th foul on the Dutch.
Well, question is, will Italy take advantage? They'll get 2 free throws and possession if they can manage to draw a foul. And heaving up 2s probably isn't the best strategy, right?
Look, in this case, I would go try to find Madeira on a mismatch, even though the Dutch are pretty tall. She has an opportunity to attack. And the Dutch are throwing turnover after turnover here. That's the 3rd in a row. Counting that offensive foul as a turnover as well.
Well, they're leaving the door wide open for Italy. But again, the Italians going to find a way to take advantage. And I don't think it's with mid-range attempts and from 2 range. You've got to attack the basket. $30 seconds to go.
Out of bounds challenge. As Ray said, their shot was touched.
Well, they get a rest either way. Obviously, Italy would love to win this this challenge and get possession. But again, I'm trying to understand the strategy offensively. The last 2 possessions, we saw a wild 2. A wild 2 from the left wing. And then we saw a free throw line extended mid-range jumper. No opportunity for any contact.
Nope.
2 tough shots. I don't think that's the way to go, boss.
Nah, and the challenge is lost. As the Dutch, you want to use as much clock as possible here, but you do want to still get a good shot up. Run one of your plays. Make sure you get Debrecen going towards the basket on the right-hand drive. As Italy is also in foul trouble, right? They're right at the bonus. They're at 6. A couple of free throws either way would break the game here, I think.
That's a good point. Or you can just get a wide open layup like that.
Well,
that works too. Extends the lead for the Netherlands to now 4. Oh, it's going to be 3 in the key. So Italy, they've made some mistakes here that you wouldn't expect from a veteran team.
We haven't seen what they're good at. They have not done very well on Madeira and Raylin Dali pick and rolls. They haven't gotten Madeira the ball close to the basket. Now, I know the Dutch are a longer team in the sense that they are taller, as Diva lines up but can't get that 2 to go.
Got one more chance though. At the horn, won't matter. A low score. A low score indeed. 9-13. It is going to be Netherlands getting the W here over Italy.
Team Netherlands will be opposed to
So they don't have to be pretty to count. As they say, a win is a win is a win. And the Netherlands will enjoy this one because it makes them 1-0 on the day. So they will go ahead and book this one. We got 4 more games left on the slate. We'll turn it over to the men's competition coming up next. Madagascar, Germany in Pool A action. And then that'll be followed by Lithuania and Switzerland in the men's competition. After that, Israel versus Italy in the women's competition. And the last game of the day, Hungary and Netherlands in women's Pool D action. We're going right into the next one, so don't go far. We're about 60 ticks away from getting into our next 10-minute sprint. Madagascar, who ran out of gas against Lithuania, are getting ready to retake the court here. We'll see if we get a better effort from a very talented team. Germany, who also had some struggles too, made some mistakes there against a 3-man Switzerland team. Both of these teams come in 0-1, looking for that first victory here at this OQT in Debrecen. Madagascar this time coming out in the white jerseys, ready to roll. Talent is not in question with Team Madagascar. Their execution, however, is what is in question. If they can put it together, we'll find out. But they got a couple of stars in Livio and Ellie. They're big, solid as well. Team Madagascar. I think this game could very well determine whether or not they're going to be able to advance to the quarterfinals. 0-2, such a difficult hole to dig out of. It is not the position you want to be in after 2 games at an OQT trying to get an Olympic ticket again. This is the last OQT. 3 Olympic tickets hanging the balance here. 4 days of action. Day 1, we're heading down the final stretch right here, right now from Kossuth Square. Out come the Germans. They may be young, but they hope they're ready. Denzel Ajiman, Fabian Geisman, Leon Fertig, and CD Bikaime represent Team Germany in the red. Lost by 1 point to Switzerland earlier. And Boz and I's dark horse picks. Boz had to split for a second. He's coming back though. But I picked Madagascar as my dark horse, the team that, you know, kind of flying under the radar that might be able to shock some people. And Boz picked the young Germans. So now our two dark horse selections will go toe to toe.
I like this matchup.
This will at least settle, I think, the debate that you and I have on which dark horse is better, right?
It sure does. I like this matchup. I think there's going to be a lot of one-on-one offense with this one, but it should be exciting.
I think that probably favors Madagascar if we go one-on-one.
I'm not sure about that.
I'll take a one-on-one game between these two. We aren't going to see the intricate play designs. Forget about it.
Nope.
But we will see some individual talent on display. This might be a highlight. This might be a 10-minute highlight. I'm telling you. So Madagascar draw first blood. CD can't squeeze it. Fertig. He'll reset. Pass is too long.
So, in the first game for Madagascar was a
8-point loss to Lithuania.
Well, look, yeah, I know it was an 8-point loss. I was getting to my point in the sense that it was a balanced offensive effort, but not a lot of Livio to be seen in that game. He had 2 points. 1 2-point shot made. That's it. And we've seen him explode for 8, 9, 11, hit game winners, all that stuff. We're going to need some more out of Livio in this action here today.
Hey, just missed the free throw. Now he's going back to work. He's got a teammate fixing his shoes. 2 against 3, and they will turn that over. Here come the Germans. Ajima in and out, kicks it. CDB. That never had a chance.
Another one of those guys that didn't fully show up in the first game this team played today. In Germany's 1-point loss against Switzerland, CD had 0 points. And again, he's also one of those guys that can get going for a couple 8, 9, 10 hits of 2s.
Stop and go from Ellie. Ellie decides to reset. A lot of dribbling, use most of the clock. And true to what we guessed this might be. A lot of ISO one-on-one. Dribbling the air out of the rock.
Let me tell you who Germany needs to go to, though, because there was one guy that shined bright in their first game, and that was Fabian Giesmann, the 18-year-old. He has the Wilson in his hands now. He had 11 points in his first action on the German men's senior national team in 3x3.
That ain't bad.
11. 4 rebounds to go with that. 7 for 8 from the floor off of 1. I'd say he missed his 2 2-point shots. But that's a hell of a game. Oh. That was a 1-point shot. That looked like a 2.
Only 1. He had his foot on the line. Ellie trying to feed it on the inside. The long arms of CD, though. At least broke it up for the moment, but the shot does fall before the horn. It's getting physical.
Yeah, CD stepped on the line. That counts for 1.
So Leon Fertig, the seasoned veteran at 22. Starts the possession. They'll give it up quickly. Ellie, ISO game. Ellie gives it up. 7 to shoot. Back to Ellie. Makes the move on a G-man. Out to Livio, but he has not been able to find his shot so far. And my pick with this Madagascar team was, a lot of it was based on the 1-2 punch of Ellie and Livio.
Man, even saying this, with the way Switzerland's been playing and Lithuania been playing, both our dark horse candidates might be out of the pool here soon. You never know, right? I mean, we're still a few days away from knowing what's going to happen there, but
perfect opportunity, though, for both of these teams, with Switzerland playing with 3 players. Lithuania was the favorite in the group to begin with, so I'd be shocked if they didn't make it to the quarterfinals. But yeah, out of the remaining 3 teams, it's really a toss-up. Who wants it? That's my question. Two-1. That's where we at. Livio chunks the deuces, but his stroke is broke. G-man wild. Livio up fake. Livio too strong. A lot of mid-range misses. Inside too. So 3 minutes in, the inexperience is showing pretty clearly between both of these teams. Two is no good. They lulled Boz to sleep.
Well, I mean, it's one of those games.
Yeah, it is.
This type of matchup can either be very exciting because you can see a lot of offense and a lot of people getting loose for dunks, 2s, all that. But both teams are running into each other's athleticism and really can't get anything going on offense. I mean, literally, we've been at it for 3 minutes, and there's been 3 points scored.
Yeah.
So it's one of those games.
It's been just wild. No. There's no actions. And 3x3 is a game that you have to simplify. And the best way to make the game, to simplify the game, is by letting the ball do the work for you. It's not dribbling the shot clock out, making 6 crossovers and trying to play ISO ball. And that's a lesson that both these teams have to learn. We're just caught up watching the learning process.
Yes. Offensive foul called on Giesman now. We had a dunk, but it didn't count.
Well, I was going to say they can at least give us some highlights. Come on now. Livio, up fake. In trouble. Oh, that was actually Ellie, my bad. Here's Livio, late in the shot clock. Missed it left for T to the baseline. Okay, that has some sauce on it. Straight on. There's a G-Man. So G-Man finally knocked one down from long range. He stepped into that one comfortably.
I like the pass by Fertzig. A little bit of curry sauce on that. What you know about that curry sauce?
I don't like curry sauce so much. I'm sorry. No.
Ah, what is wrong with
Curry
you,
chicken? Maybe.
Curry wurst, though?
Oh.
No?
No.
Come on.
Ooh, Fertig, Crosting. You can't see straight now. 4-2, drop off. All right, now we get a couple more buckets. 4-3 at least, boss. Come on.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Fertig, plenty of contact on that drive. That one's on the floor before the shot. Three fouls on Germany. That was Madagascar's 5th, and it was in the process of the shot, so not on the floor. They do get the continuation, and they're also going to get a talk from official Marcos.
Yeah, he's
a little lecture.
He's on his ish today.
Well, he's got to educate the young guys.
No, this is exactly what you have to do against teams like this. Again, the German team is on average about 19 years old.
Ooh. Okay. Nice look.
Finally.
And a smash. But a nice, easy dunk for CDB. A 2-point contest. Livio. Uh-oh. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
8 points scored through about 5 minutes of play. Better ball movement here from Germany. Not that time from Ajima. Foul on the floor before the shot.
The ball movement the Germans just used, so a lot of handoffs, quick passes led to wide open looks from 2. They didn't even take a look at taking a shot. Madagascar's given him a lot of space on screens. There just hasn't been a lot of screens.
Well, I don't disagree with giving them space on the screens. Force them to prove that they can shoot it. The interior play has been something to see. It's gotten better. Solo Manana connects again. Yeah, I said it right. Solo Manana.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. Giesman at the line shooting 1. All right, Boz, over or under 15 points? Germany.
Oh, Germany. Okay, I thought total.
Oh, total. Come on now.
I'll take the over on that.
You gonna take the over?
Yes, I'll take the over.
You think Germany will get 9 in the last 5 minutes?
Yes.
I'll take the under there.
I think both teams are going to be tired at the end of the game, and there's going to be some explosive offensive play. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, though.
We'll find out. Oh.
You know what's really wishful thinking, though?
What's that?
You showing me a spot to eat after this.
Boss, don't punish me by talking about food because I don't think we've had enough time to even go get a bite, have we?
No, we have not.
I'm starving.
Me too.
2-point game. It's a part of the job. The action is fast and furious. Nice tip out. Fertig couldn't squeeze it. Oh, great finish. This Giesman kid,
I told you beforehand, he is good.
he's got some great potential.
18 years of age, already built. Look, when I was 18, I looked like a stick. I'm not lying.
No, he's built up at 18. Strong. Ajiman.
At his age, I went to the United States of America to go play basketball. They measured me and I stood 7 foot tall, $170.
170 pounds.
Maybe it's 175 on a good day.
You would fall if somebody just said,
Yep.
here's Ajiman though. We were talking about him, you know, starting to get some consistency outside that 2-point arc. He hit one from the left wing earlier. Gets that one to go from the corner. It's got to be a positive sign for the Germans.
Yeah, they're the first team to start knocking down some twos as Madagascar hasn't gotten any space for Eli or Livio to get a good look at the basket. And that combined with the inside play of Giesman might just be enough for the Germans.
Well, I do think that you might be right on the over 15 now.
That's okay. Should have put some money on that.
No, we can't do that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have turned my microphone off for that.
I apologize, all of our FIBA senior members. Boz is trying to get us fired by tomorrow. 9-5 game. Then again, though, we've still got 6 points. I don't know. Madagascar in the penalty too with seven fouls. The thing is, Madagascar played a better game against Lithuania than they're playing here against the Germans. I think they're playing down to the level of Germany as opposed to playing up to the level of Lithuania. They just ran into a team that's, a powerhouse. It's a travel, by the way.
It is a travel. I do think they might be playing down to their level, but I also think, look, they're playing deliberate handoff and ball screen action, and the Germans are just really long and really athletic, and that's bothering Team Madagascar here. Take a look. They don't get any space, but wow. Eli.
Put that in his pores. You're going to have to wash that out. Fertig does respond. So Madagascar are within 3. Eli. Long range fire. Tracks it down. Livio, who's been silent. He's been on mute in this game. Eli forces another tough 2. Ajiman. Fertig. Nice ball adjustment as he will finish with the layup. Eli's got it cleared. It's good to go. Took in the spin class. He says, you take it back. Doesn't accept the lesson. Ajiman with the defense. I believe Germany touched that last. Another look at Ajiman. He's climbing the charts on blocks today. Just got a couple of fingernails on that one. It's enough to redirect that shot. In a 4-point game. Livio. What a pass. Just a little long.
Something that was working for Madagascar in their game against Lithuania was the pick and roll action and the slips to the basket, and also the easy looks at the basket by Solo Andraini and Russell Manana. And we haven't seen a lot of that.
Seen very little of it. We've seen a lot of this type of stuff. Livio fortunate to get a whistle there. He was able to draw contact. That is a foul beyond a 2-point arc. So Livio, sometimes you just need to see that ball go through the rim. Either a layup or just anything to kind of get you going. Livio over at the stripe so far. He will get that one to fall. One more and we got a 1-possession game. Still 9-11. Fatigue was open all day out there. Doesn't make good on the opportunity they had in front of him. Livio crossing, dishing it down low. They see an advantage there. They take advantage. That's a big boy bucket. Solandraini. Livio. Got it cleared. Right, left. Gives it up to get it back. Oh, wait. Oh, it stayed where it was. They tricked me with that one. Fatigue up top. CD. Ooh, draws the foul.
I thought he had a clear path for takeoff there.
If he had a little Mr. Nasty in him, that was a perfect chance to take off on two dudes.
Yes.
That would have been a dunk of legend for the young fella, but that's all right.
I'll take 2 free throws for the young Germans. I'm sure he does as well.
All even. 11 all. Big free throws here. Who's going to get their first win in Debrecen? CDB. Second one, Cash. Minute 35 to go. Ellie. Mishandled. I'd love to see these teams create some chances off of penetration. If you're going to play basic offense instead of the ISO game, just break down. Somebody break down the defense, kick it out. You know, get a good look from outside.
But nobody's looking at the basket, especially on the German side. I think anybody but Fertzig is looking at the basket to drive, not to shoot.
So Livio apparently saving his best for last. He has not had a good shooting day, that's for sure. But he takes advantage of a clean look right here. That 2 is going to even things up at 13 all with $1:07 left. Not for long, boss. Another double for my G-Man. Ellie. No, sir. Livy. Oh. No. Tracks it down. 45 seconds. Livio Hezi using the screens. Got a wide open feed on the inside.
Good patience on that play. And a nice roll by Solo Manana.
Oh, up fake. Ellie. I think he was hoping for a whistle. Oh, Livio steps on the line. 21. We'll call it 22 seconds left in this Pool A contest. So break into action and an out of bounds challenge. So Madagascar will have a matchup with Switzerland still. You think they can beat a 3-man Swiss team?
I think the farther in a day you get playing with 3, the tougher the games get because you get tired, you don't recover as fast. So I think anybody could beat this Switzerland team. I did like the way they played in their first game, though. They got just enough to make it over the hump. We'll see. We'll see.
That's for, what's today, what, Thursday? That's for Saturday. Livio! Thank you very much. 16-15. And Madagascar jump in front. Fertig up top. Gazeman! Clutch! Clutch bucket for the young gun. Giesman with a 2-ball. Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater right on time for the young G's. The young Germans steal one from Madagascar at the horn.
Wow. Wow. Nobody wanted to take that shot. Agimon kicked it out. He had an opportunity to take it to the rack, and Fercik caught it. Looked at the basket and saw Giesman open. Giesman, wow, at 18 years old, in a moment like that where you have to hit that shot, he just stepped into it, calmly knocked down, and I think that was his first 2-point make of the day.
Wow.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Oh.
So a game that was sluggish, kind of hard to watch a little bit at times, to be honest, ends with a bang.
Yeah, this game almost put us to sleep like hypno at the start. I got to give a shout out to Vince Chang for that one, though.
Bro, we need a double espresso on the double, please.
Well, not anymore after that last second shot, but again, I stole that line off Vince Chang. I have to give him a shout out.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Okay, all right. What up, BC? What's up, Chang? Dedicated 3x3 fan. 3x3 family member.
Yes.
Listen, I'm not going to talk about these highlights, boss. You at home, enjoy them. The best part about it is going to be the game-winning shot. But a tough one between these two. Ends up with a German win. All right, boss, who we got coming up next, man? We're going down the stretch here.
Yeah, we got Lithuania and Switzerland, I believe, on the slate next.
Men's Pool A action. That's right, Lithuania and Switzerland on deck. Stick around. That game's coming your way here in just a minute. 60 ticks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lithuania, Switzerland, our next game. First of all,
We move right on into the next game. No breaks for us today, as Lithuania and Switzerland are going to step onto the court. Lithuania coming out first. They put the smackdown on Madagascar earlier in the day, a 21-13 resounding victory. 9 big points out of that man right there, Šarūnas Vingelis, who was incredible, didn't miss from inside of the arc. 5 for 5 on ones, 2 for 4 on twos, a mid-range master. He's joined by Gintautas Matulis, Aurelias Pukelis, and Evaldas Džiaugas Evo Knievel. And that's your team, Lithuania. Again, one of the favorites out here in Debrecen to pick up an Olympic ticket. They got close in the last OQT, made it to the final, loss to the Dutch. And here come the Swiss. Snuck by with a 19-18 victory against a young German team. They're playing with only 3 able bodies, as Gilles Martin, Dizzy, and that's something you don't want to mess with. So it's Marko Lehmann, Jonathan Dubas, and Natan Jurkovic. Dubas with 10 points in that 19-18 victory we talked about earlier there, Gilles. And you already know he's not playing. He's got that jacket on, protecting his neck. He said he's got that worked on. But anytime as a player, when you get dizzy, when you start to run, that's something to really watch out for. So we probably won't be seeing him on the court. I'm going to go ahead and say we won't be seeing him on the court. He's just going to be on the bench. So it's up to Lehmann, Dubas, and Jurkovic, who went 4 for 11 on twos in their first game. So these guys, we know they can shoot. A quiet game for Jurkovic so far. He had 2 points in that game. And we know Swiss Khalifa can do a lot more than that. Now, how will they hold up against this team, Lithuania? I think keys to the game is controlling the boards. I think they have to size to match up with Mačiulis and Pukelis. They are just going to have to keep Lehmann somewhere around Vingelis, because that man is lethal from the mid-range. A masterful performance by him. Again, 9 points in a 21-13 victory. Lehmann is going to have to be in his back pocket. I'm curious to see if they're going to play a drop coverage or an over defense, and Vingelis is the type of guy that beats a drop coverage into a pulp. Drop coverage wants to get you driving towards the basket, and Vingelis is just going to pull up and hit shot after shot after shot from the mid-range. So we'll see if they switch. It's going to be interesting because he's going to be with Dubas and Jurkovic. We'll see. 10-minute sprint underway, and look.
What are you talking about? Some drop coverages and all this over coverage.
Look, you let me talk for too long, I get into coaching mode. I can't help that.
All right. The analysis is over with. I'm back now. Let me dumb this thing down a little bit for y'all.
Dribble, dribble, shot. Punchline.
Oh, is that what you think? Well, it's lasted me 10 years.
I know.
Welcome to the show.
Look, I've tried my hand at play-by-play commentating. It's a lot harder than you think, ladies and gentlemen. You host a stream by yourself for 8 hours, and it gets tough at a certain point. So all respect to you.
We hold it down. It's a team effort, boss. And plus, we're coming down the stretch here. This is the last men's game of the day.
Yes.
Switzerland, obviously not going to be the favorite in this one. Not playing with Gilles Martin. Lithuania look like a machine. They're going to cap things off. Easy buckets like that certainly are a good indicator for Lithuania. They're going to keep the juice man contained. His two is misfired. Evil Knievel up top to Vingelis. That pass broken up and stolen. Quick ball movement from the Swiss down to Dubas, and Dubas will do his thing. Hey, when he can get Vingelis in that mismatch, that's a guaranteed bucket. But how much energy can he conserve throughout this game? Lithuania put pressure on teams unlike most others. And they know how to exploit weaknesses. Jaugas, non-stop, straight to the crib. Whistle on the inside, yep.
I was going to say they keep trying to feed Dubas, and again, he had himself a great first game of the day. He had 10 points. Do you know the stat? Because he was hitting twos. He went 2 for 3 from beyond the 2-point arc. Hit 5 shots inside of the arc. A free throw as well.
Yep, he also was the only real option that they had to. Right?
Yeah.
Lemon was not finding his stroke much. Djokovic is pretty silent too. And here's Dubas again. He's going to be the biggest mismatch. Like, he's a massive dude, strong interior player. But I think teams are going to be willing to give him, give him opportunities as long as they contain everybody else. 3-2 is what we got right here, right now. Back to Dubas. Dubas with the green light from long range too. Djokovic is denied by Matulis. Swiss Khalifa lost the handle on it.
Look, I think, again, his role in this team is a little bit undefined because he's looking to get his own shot, and he has to because there's no plate setter for him. There's no passing guard able to play. So it's tough for Jurkovic, who needs somebody to throw him some alley-oops to get some pick-and-roll action going.
No, you're absolutely right, but, the roster move to put him on the team here for this last OQT, and he's a guy who's played spot duty. He's not an unfamiliar name amongst Swiss 3x3 players, but again, typically you'll see Montagny with this team, and that was not the decision this time. But Jurkovic brings you a big body, brings you athleticism, brings you rebound, and he's a good player. The chemistry is just maybe not exactly what they hope for. There's Vingelis. Put some extra sauce on that reverse attempt and giving Lithuania a 1-point advantage. The juice man. Oh, he is an assassin, Boz. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. He stepped up in their first game. He had 7 points, but his release is just ridiculously quick. He does not need to be on balance. He can shoot it off of 1 and 2 feet, and he can be falling backwards or jumping forwards. It's ridiculous.
Shooting from the hip, man.
Yeah.
That's a unique type shooter. Oh, Dubas? Dubas with the 2-piece? All right. I'm starting to become a believer of Dubas beyond the 2-point arc. Matulis, no. Lemon. Now letting Dubas go to work on the inside. Good job by Matulis. Kind of pulling the chair on the big fella. He didn't want to bump and grind with him. Pause.
Wow.
The young people these days, you can't say anything without them saying pause. I'm just calling the game. He said bumping and grinding. What is he talking about? Pause. Sorry, we're old, man. Just got to be conscious of everything you say.
Yeah.
7-4, Switzerland. If you're wondering why Gilles Martin is not playing, he's had some issues with balance and some dizziness. He's had dizzy spells, and they decided not to force the issue with him. Better safe than sorry. So that's why Switzerland have 3 players instead of 4. And Gilles will watch on from the bench here. The general's pass is broken up, I think, with Dubas's knee. So a fresh 12-second shot clock for Lithuania when we come out of this media timeout. First 3 days of action will be pool play. So we'll have another round of 16 games for you tomorrow. Be the men in pools B and D, and the women's teams in pools A and C. We'll get our first look at them tomorrow.
I'm happy we get another one of these long tournaments in, Kyle.
Yeah, great.
These are always fun.
They are.
Multiple days. Teams have a day in between to rest, recover, and get some practice going. I like these type of tournaments. The World Cups, the Europe Cups.
If we could just manage one lunch break, say 30 minutes.
Or somebody to bring us a burger.
Or that would be perfect, but
yeah.
You know,
or some paprikas.
Ask too much. We just got to take turns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a game and you go get the burgers, and then we'll switch.
Yeah, sure.
Right, let's agree on that.
As long as you don't make me miss any of the good games.
Hey, I got seniority. I might make you miss some good games.
You're right. Can we get a veto going at some point, though?
Jurkovic with the 2-ball. All right. We'll work on it tonight. Bukelis, nope. The Lithuanian, yes. Persistence will pay off. But through 4 minutes, Switzerland. I'm sitting here saying, you know, this should be a runaway for Lithuania. They got a full complement of players. Switzerland have 3.
Lithuania's style of play favors teams that play with 3 because they play slow, they play methodical, they try to get you in mismatches. I don't think they have a lot of mismatches with this Swiss team, especially with this lineup, with Dubas and Jurkovic both having to be on the court.
No argument here, big fella. Gentautas Matulis will take that bump. Lithuania with no fouls to give, looking at a 3-point deficit right now, and it'll be Switzerland's now 3rd as Ivaldis Džiaugas starts the possession for Lithuania. Oh, nice cut, better finish. Džiaugas. Jurkovic getting tricky with it. Jurkovic with the lefty scoop, no good. Oh, Džiaugas, the awareness. Nothing from Lemon that time. And then Dubas is whistled for the foul on the rebound from Vingalis. But this is Džiaugas first taking the feed, throws it down.
Evel Knievel taking that ramp to the basket, huh?
Yeah, see, you know about Evel Knievel.
I sure do.
The Lithuanians were so confused with me calling him Evel Knievel. I said, man, I thought he was a world famous stunt man anyway.
I mean, he is. Just have him watch Hot Rod. No, you haven't seen that?
Dubas. I missed it, Bobs. I was paying attention to my job, the game.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we'll get back to that then.
That was a wild pass. Ends up in Bukelis' hands. And the Lithuanian buries it. Now Lithuania in front. And Matulis a little bit undisciplined. Left his feet. Oh, then he got his stuff beat. Dubas. Oh. But Lemon is out of gas. You can see he's stumbling all over the court.
Yeah, he's waiting for that TV timeout.
Vingalis continues his sharp shooting for Lithuania. Keeping them in front here, 14-12, 4:38 left. in our final men's game, but there's some swattage from Dubas. And then it's Vingalis. I got to get a look at his percentages at the end of the day. Today, what filth! He need to clean up his act. Did you see? You didn't see that pass from Dubas. We got to get a replay on that. Jonathan Dubas passing with flying colors. On the cut, Swiss Khalifa getting up and tearing the rim down. That angle didn't.
No, yeah.
That angle did not do that pass justice.
It's okay. I'll rewatch this game.
Yes.
And then, I'll get you my commentary later.
You should. Excellent pass. But Dubas has been putting a little extra on his deliveries all day. He's tried a couple of no looks, some behind the back stuff.
Yes.
He connected on that one.
Vingalis stepping back for another one. Front rim, though.
A rare miss from Vingalis today. Vingalis, he had Bukalis all day. Finally, they make easy work out of it. Dubas right back at you. So Dubas is yelling our ball. I believe that's going to be rule Swiss ball, right? Challenge, though.
Can they challenge at this stage of the game?
Let's see.
There might be too much time.
Yeah, you're right. I got to see how much time is left on the clock. I don't think we're under 2 minutes.
No, we're not. Oh, okay. He turned away from the pass as well. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That was sweet.
That's filthier than a muddy pig.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la, yeah. They can appreciate that in Switzerland.
Muddy pigs? Or ooh la la?
Both.
Okay.
1 point Lithuanian lead. Switzerland will mishandle it, turn it over.
This is right around the time where the Swiss are going to start to run out of gas, right? In a game playing with three, this is when it gets tough. You have a timeout in your legs. You have about a good minute left in you, and then you get tired.
Vingalis. What in the world? Dubas couldn't make him pay for it. Great hustle there from the juice man. Marco Lemon trying to whip it around. But man, I'm still shocked that Vingalis missed that wide open crib.
Yeah, how do you hit every mid-range shot you take and then miss a layup?
From a foot out. He just glitched, man. It happens sometimes.
Oh.
Almost a shot worth talking about. Got it up to beat the horn. No good.
If you would have hit that, we would have had to call him Dirkovic.
Facts. The master of the one-legged fadeaway.
Yes.
Jalgis up top. Bukalis will get it back. Bukalis with position. He had Lemon on his hip. Matulis decides to fire up a two-ball. Hey, Dubas is cooking from two range.
Dubas has been playing great. I just have to say it. Playing with three, he's given everything. Hitting twos, hitting ones, passing. Just an incredible day one on this tournament for him.
I agree with you. Dubas has been top 3 players of the day.
Yes, for sure.
Imagine if Switzerland get this win. Wait a minute. Well, that's a big 2 there from Bukalis, but heck, if Switzerland got a win here, Dubas is doing everything for the Swiss. They are not they're not out of this by any stretch. 1 point game. Switzerland will pick up a 7th foul, though, so a couple of free throws upcoming here for Lithuania, and they need them both. They need them both from Bukalis. And Pukelis good on the first. That'll give Lithuania some breathing room. But with Jonathan Dubas running loose for the Swiss, if this isn't within one possession, he could almost single-handedly win this for Switzerland if he gets a look. So just one more free throw attempt. Aurelius Pukelis does not want to leave the door open. And he will knock down that free throw. Nice setup. Jokovic with a quick answer. Now can Switzerland defend? Can they stop Lithuania from getting one bucket? Jalgis double team. He does not care. 1-on-2. And the game ends just like that. Evel Knievel stunting like his daddy. He takes two dudes to school. So Lithuania do get a test. But I'd say they answered that test pretty easily. 21-18 as they waste a great game from Jonathan Dubas. But Lithuania undefeated. They stay unscathed here. Day one of the action. That's it for the men's competition. Two more games remaining in the women's competition. We'll get to those games pretty soon, but I believe Boz is standing by courtside, and he's set up for an interview with Gintautas Matulis, added to the roster, healthy, and his team 2-0. How they feeling, Boz?
Gintautas, congratulations beating this team, Switzerland. 2-0 here on day one. I know it's a quick turnaround after the last Olympic qualification tournament. What did you guys do to prepare to be able to succeed out here in Debrecen?
We are very happy to be here in Debrecen. Thank you for the fans, for everything. And after qualification, we fixed small details in our game. So just first day right here. We're very tough opponents, so we should step by step looking forward.
Now, I know for you personally, it was a disappointment not to be able to play in Japan because you had a back injury, right? Okay. So now you step into a high-pressure situation like this. What are you going to bring the team to get an Olympic ticket here?
I was very sad, and I could say it was more nervous to be in the fan tribune, you know, not here on the court. So I'm very happy to be here with the team, and we will rest and looking for tomorrow.
Well, day one looked good. Congratulations on the victory. Good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Yep, they'll get tomorrow off. There'll be spectators, and check out day two of pool play. We'll see them back on the court on Saturday as we wrap up group play. But what a start for Lithuania. They seem to have the squad that might be in line for an Olympic ticket. Switzerland will suffer their first loss of the tournament. Again, playing with three, so an uphill climb for them. But if Jonathan Dubas keeps playing like this, they might have a shot, really. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the highlights. Two more games left. Pool D action for the women. Israel, Italy, followed by Hungary, Netherlands. That's on deck.
So these are your results in Pool A today for the men. Lithuania, a big 2-0, 42 points. And we'll see them in action in 2 days, but they're looking good. So far, we move our attention to women's Pool D. Italy and Israel, both winless so far. So they're going to try to turn things around here at the second to last game of the day. And it's Team Israel coming out first. They played a game against Hungary, lost it 21-16. And your Team Israel consists of Nofar, Shalom, Tal Yaakov, Revahe, and Dor Saar, who led them in scoring with 9 points, 3 of 8 for 2 in that loss against Hungary. They are looking to turn things around and turn them around quickly. 2 losses on day one is not a great spot to be in, let's be honest here. But they're facing a team with some Olympic pedigree in Italy. Italy played a very close match with the Netherlands, a 13-9 loss in which their offense was nowhere to be found. They didn't get a lot of points out of, well, pretty much everybody. But specifically Laura Spreafico, who led them in scoring at the Europe Cup last year, only had 2 points. He's joined by Sara Madeira, Chiara Consolini, and Raylin Dalia. 4 points to lead Team Italy in a loss against the Netherlands. Can they find some offense? 0 for 7 from beyond the 2-point arc, and just not a lot of consistently good action. Again, we've seen Sara Madeira and Raylin Dali deliver on pick and roll again and again in the past, and they just haven't been able to get to that action at all. They weren't able to get to that action at all against the Dutch referees in this one. With the pretty coin, it's Najib Shahzadin and Brigitta Chabai Koshkatu. I hope I got that right. For all y'all Hungarians listening out there, my Hungarian's not great, but I give it a try. So look, again, both these teams with the loss, going down 0-2 in pool play after day one. I mean, it's not done if you go down 0-2. Definitely not. But it is a very tough spot to be in. So both these teams are looking to pick up a much needed victory here in this 10-minute sprint, the second to last one of the day. Women's Pool D action right here from Debrecen in front of the Reformed Church. And we're underway. Shalom, and she hop-stepped a little bit. So that is going to be a turnover, a travel violation. Again, this is one of the focal points for the referees this year. Now it's Madeira. We didn't see enough out of her in that first game. Also a travel. Look, she's a force. We've seen her do well from the post, from the low post in the past, leaning on a lot of footwork and trickery, but only 2 points for her in a game against the Netherlands. Maybe this Team Israel that doesn't have the same verticality as the Dutch, the same height as the Dutch ladies, maybe she can get something going against them here.
All right, I'm back, Jack.
You decided to show up, huh?
I had to sneak in another restroom break. Oh, Sara Madeira, I'll come back to this.
Yeah.
Violence.
Yes.
In a good way. Final 2 10-minute sprints. Team Italy, I don't know, Boz, are their glory days, are they over?
I don't know.
I'm asking, that's a tough question to ask right now, I know.
Yeah, that's a very tough question. I mean, they're still here representing at the OQTs. I was talking about the fact earlier, though, that they just haven't found any consistent offense. It was well, let's be blunt here. It was a jumbled mess against the Dutch. They couldn't get any consistent action. They didn't get to their pick and rolls. Spreafico wasn't featured at all, and she was their leading scorer at the Europe Cup last year. So I'm curious to see if they've turned things around. It's only a few games in between their loss against the Dutch and now this one. It looks like they've really focused in on getting Madeira going.
I was going to say, though, I think that's how they should run their offense. We talked about how 3x3 used to go, and your offense was pretty much run through your bigs. I think in the women's competition, you can.
It's still like that in the women's competition.
You can still do that. If you have a dominant big, let her open up your offense a little bit. So Madeira's as capable as any. And she's got the first two points for Italy, I believe, right?
Yes, she does.
2 on the way. That caught the breeze along the way. So an air ball from Team Israel. Israel, who lost by 5 points to Hungary in their opener.
Oh.
There's Ray Ray. And Italy, who lost to the Netherlands by 4 points. But it doesn't take a genius to give this analysis. 9 points in 3x3 is never going to get it done.
No.
Never. If you score less than 10 points out here, forget about it. You might as well hang it up. Madeira with the handoff. The 2 Olympians with Spreafico. Too strong. Ray Ray doing her dance. Ray Ray Hezi. Drive kick. Spreafico. That's a no. Ricochets off the iron. She'll get it back. Spreafico, did she get called for that offensive foul?
I think it might be a defensive foul called. Vahe was trying to get referee Briggy to change her mind on the call, and from personal experience, that just never works.
No.
That just don't work.
You got to be strong as an official. You got players who they're being tricky in some of the things that they're doing. Oh, speaking of tricky, did you see that fine from Ray Ray? She got eyes in the back of her ponytail. There's some pupils in them curls. Look at this. Oh, we didn't see the best part of that. Fine, good. The finish is fine.
It was the pass.
Oh my goodness, VIP stuff from Raylin D'Elia. There she is, 5-1. So 5-1 start for Italy. And totally different start for them in this one. Again, where they only managed 9 points against the Netherlands. They've come out of the gates fast. Or faster, at least. Spreafico will now get it cleared for the Italians. Ray Ray put her in the blender. Couldn't finish the shot. Does get the rebound. That's another thing about D'Elia. She's a really good rebounder for her size because she's always active. And, you know, creating those second opportunities for Italy, who lead it by 5 as we go into this media timeout, 6-1. So Italy have woken up.
It's not just the rebounding. It's not just the offensive creativity with Ray Ray, but just the fact that she is, well, let's be blunt. She's slightly challenged on the vertical end.
Yes,
just a little bit.
I think 5'4"
on a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day.
Right.
But she's able to be so physical without fouling, and she's able to play just an incredible defensive game besides all of the offensive stuff and the rebounding. And it's just, I want to give credit where credit's due. I mean, against the Dutch, they've defended very well in the game, and they stayed out of foul trouble pretty much for the entire game, mainly because of her.
Well, I mean, she got that dog in her too, and that's something you can't quantify with numbers. She's going to feed it down to Madeira, and she's going to deliver the postal service. 7-1 Italy.
That's some pasta arrabbiata for you right there.
Oh, that must be an Italian dish. You're showing your.
Have you been to Italy?
I have been. I've been to Italy once.
Okay. Where'd you go?
I went to Rome.
Okay. like it.
Of course. Loved it.
There's plenty of Italy to visit besides
No,
Rome.
I know, but
look.
no, I've been to Rome. I've also been to Venice.
Okay. See, that's one place I haven't been. So you got me beat on that.
Yeah. Where else did I go? I have to think about it. Oh, Florence.
Oh, yeah. Florence is nice. I think one of the nicest places I've been to in Italy is I went to the chocolate festival in Perugia.
In Perugia.
And there's a chocolate festival there, and there were like chocolate fountains everywhere. I pretty much fell asleep walking out of there because I ate too much chocolate, man. You know how that happens?
I will say this. It is the best food that I've ever had traveling internationally.
Yes.
I mean, I did not eat a meal out there that I didn't absolutely love my entire time in Italy. So,
I know, man. My uncle used to have a house. Wow. All right, Sahar, putting Israel on the board. But my uncle used to have a house in Umbria. And it was right in the middle of the mountains there. So they used to come to his land with pigs to find truffles, and they would put that in all kinds of food. Look, I'm getting hungry, so I'm getting stuck in this food talk. But one of the more lovely places I've ever been, Pietralunga in Umbria. It's very small, but just the food was just incredible, man.
I'm hungry. Boss, we got 2 more games to go.
Yeah, I know.
I know what's on the menu for us.
Some 3x3 basketball?
That's on the immediate menu. But in a half hour, foul on the floor. As Israel have responded to an early 6-point Italy lead. That's been chopped in half now. 5:30 to go. Ray trying to get to work. Ray drops it off. Madeira hacked on the inside. Shalom, no apologies on the foul. Not willing to give up anything easy. Can't be mad at her. And Madeira makes it a 8-4 game. Oh, what a finish. You can't be. Ravahe. I like her game. Aggressive on the drive. Finds it tough finishing over some of the bigger defenders, but she's made some tough buckets on the inside. Saar working on Ray. Saar got it to the rim. Did not get it to go in. Now it's Ray's turn. Ray will use the screen from Madeira, but the help defense leads to a steal. Ravahe on a run. Whistle before the shot. Oh, that's the place that I went in Italy. I forgot to tell you. I went to Montepulciano.
Where's that?
It's a small village, kind of on the way to Florence.
Okay.
It was beautiful. Kind of out by Tuscany.
Okay.
Right?
Look, man, if you ever have an opportunity, just get yourself a car, drive around that country for 2 to 3 weeks in the summertime.
Just get lost.
Get lost. Get you some good food cooked by a grandma somewhere.
Oh, man. Ravahe with one in front of her. Italy trying to make use of that free throw miss. Spreafico to Ray. Ray runs into traffic, somehow finds Spreafico from long range. 2-ball, money. Saar quick on the baseline. Good defense from Madeira there. She touched it last. But this is all created from Ray. Again, penetrating, breaking down the defense, having the awareness to find an open shooter, and setting up a Spreafico for a good look.
Ray's got a 99 on 2K vision.
Oh, without a question. The willingness as a passer, it starts there, and then just having a great feel for the game. Spreafico. Oh, pass is taken away. Who's that foul on?
Looks like another foul on Italy. That's number 6.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking, is that D'Elia or Madeira?
Not sure. I think it's going to be a free throw for Vahe as a result, though.
I'm certain that that's going to be the outcome. I think it was probably on D'Elia in pursuit, maybe reaching in from behind. I thought Madeira did a pretty good job staying sound.
I mean, yeah, looked like it.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, sir.
So Vahe, one free throw in front of her. So Italy at 6 fouls. Still cannot capitalize. So Israel certainly hurt their own effort at the free throw line where they haven't been able to get them to go. Now Madeira. Oh, loose ball. Wow. D'Elia and Madeira. That's some friendly fire between those two. Just trying to hustle down that Wilson.
I think also Shalom and Madeira just got tripped up on that play.
Yeah.
And somehow Ray got in there as well.
Ends up being Italy's 7th foul.
Yeah.
So now it's Shalom's turn. At the free throw line, she'll get 2 of them. I think they missed their last 3 or 4 free throws, Israel. This could easily be a tie game if they could just connect at the free throw line. And 2 misses. Able to clean it up a little bit with a layup made, but D'Elia. That's a push on the shot. Ray trying to ignite her teammates. She's shooting 1. 6th foul on Israel. 3:30 to play.
As Israel, again, being a one-on-one oriented team, right? They go into a lot of ISO sets. You want to get to the free throw line because they've had trouble scoring so far in the tournament. 16 points against Hungary in their last game. Most of them came late when the game was already over. In this game, they're at 6, and then missing free throws is crucial. You've got Italy kind of where you want them as far as fouls. Just got to capitalize.
Oh, tough finish on the inside. So Italy doing a good job keeping Israel at bay. And this time it's Israel who have had the offensive issues. Yakov trying to solve those. They're going to leave Consolini alone, and she's going to charge him double. Her deuce goes back to a 5-point game.
Well, all of a sudden, both teams are starting to knock down some shots. Now Madeira gets in on the 2-point action. Vahe stops on the dime, turns and misses. So back to the team in blue.
Consolini has it swiped away, but yeah, Italy's lead at 7. All it took was a little spark from long range. And again, Israel's free throw issues, their free throw woes, are the reason why they're not really in this game. Raylin D'Elia might have a little bit to do with that too. She expands the lead 17-9. Yakov looking for another one. She's gonna have to keep searching. Ray, left wing, goes to the baseline. Likes Madeira on the inside. Easy money. Just over 2 minutes to go in this Pool D ladies action. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice. Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain. 15 games in. One more after this one, Boz.
Yeah, we got one last one.
And that one's going to be hype. Hungary, Netherlands. If you can't get up for that one, then don't know what to tell you.
Look, I'll be ready for that one. No worries. And I know the people at home are going to be as well. It should be an exciting game to close out this day one out here in Debrecen. And then we can finally get some food.
Big one, too, in terms of how I think that group is going to play out. It'd be hard for me to imagine Netherlands getting the #1 seed in the group if Hungary get a win there. But I'd say the same thing. If Netherlands win, it'd be tough for Hungary to get the #1 seed out of the group. Top 2, by the way, from each group advance to the quarterfinals.
Oh, I did like the step back by Sahar there.
Sahar's a hooper.
Yeah, I like the way she showed out so far, but it's a little bit too much Italy right now.
Right, with the splash on the baseline. Yeah, it's a bit too much Italy. This game has exploded into a 10-point lead. Another look at Ray with the baseline stroke. And now she's got the rock out to herself. Spray of Fico. Not that time. Sahar just grazes the iron. Minute 20 and counting. Ray could end it early if she wants to attempt a 2. She does not. She'd rather try the midi. Hey, Ray cooking.
Ray's had a good day. Again, didn't score as much last year at the Europe Cup. We're used to her scoring and passing a lot. Today, it feels like she's back at it, though.
Well, game 2 for sure. I think she sensed that her team needed her. She'll track that one down. Up fake, steps through. Ray can't end it. Or maybe she can. She'll drop it off to Madeira. A whistle. And that's the 7th on Israel. So all it will take is a Sarah Madeira free throw to put this game on ice. Ray trying to share with Madeira. And Madeira looking to put it away at the line. That's exactly what she will do. So nice bounce back game for Italy as they rediscover the offense after only scoring 9 points against the Netherlands. They end this one before the horn. 21-11 over Israel, who fall to 0-2. So this group is going to be pretty interesting after all. So here are the highlights from a runaway win for the Italians, led by Raylin Delia and Sarah Madeira. Plays like this. Oh yeah, they were showing out. And they, once they got the lead, they never looked back. Again, 21-11, Italy over Israel. One more game left on the slate coming up. Hungary, Netherlands, Pool D, to close day 1 here in Debrecen. Stick around. All right, put your lighters up. Okay, maybe not your lighters, but your cell phones will do. It's going down from Kossuth Square as we get ready to bring day 1 of this final OQT to a close. Of course, we got Hungary back on the floor. They will get the final say of how the day will end. We're going to find out if it's with a win or not against a tough Netherlands team. could very well determine who's going to be the 1 seed coming out of Pool D. Of course, pool play will continue for the next 2 days, so a lot still to be determined. But the Hungarians have taken the court. Fanny Sabo, Claudia Pop, Virag Kish, and Vivi Burundi.
I like what they showed out in their first game of the day. They featured Virag Kish heavily. 7 points for her, all coming from underneath the basket. And the other 3 players coming up with whatever was needed to get to 21. Claudia Pop with 6, Fanny Szabo with 4, Vivi Burundi with 4. A nice team effort for Hungary.
Yeah, without a doubt. I actually like what I saw from Netherlands game 1 too. Norta Debrecen attacking the rim with reckless abandon. The defense from Janice Boonstra. And I saw some positive signs from Zoe Slaughter too. So here we go. I like this matchup. A 13-9 win for the Netherlands. It wasn't a big scoring output, but they did enough. They like to lock in defensively, and that they proved. They're going to bring that.
They lean on defense a lot. They got 7 points and 7 rebounds out of Nortje Driessen, who went 7 for 8 from inside the arc. No free throws made for her. No twos made for her. No twos made for the entire team. They only went 1 for 12. They're going to need a little bit more shooting on the outside if they want to get a victory over Team Hungary, who's, I think, the more potent offensive team. Now, the Dutch, they might be the better defensive team in this one.
Right. And that's even going to be put to the test because I'm matchup-wise, Slaughter's going to have to try to defend Keisha a lot. You got to imagine that Bentonville's going to spend some time defending her. So Hungary's, they're going to be trying to create some switches to where they can get an advantage on the inside with Kish. And I don't pick the Netherlands defender. I think each one of them could have a hard time corralling her at, again, 6'5".
They all give up about 3.5 to 4 inches. So it's going to be a tough matchup either way. Now on the offensive end, it's just a matter of can they take advantage of the drop coverage that Team Hungary's playing, right? With Kish, they play a drop, they fight over screens. The Dutch, they haven't been shooting all that well, so can they get the mid-range going against that drop coverage? Because that is what beats a drop coverage, that or a pick and pop.
We're going to see what strategy they employ, and even more so than that, if they're able to execute the strategy. That's what it comes down to. Last 10-minute sprint of day 1 from here in Kossuth Square. Netherlands, Hungary, Kyle Montgomery, Boz Rosendahl. We got a whistle. It's so loud in here, Boz, I hardly heard the whistle.
This venue is filled up.
Boonstra to Bentonville. Bentonville turns the corner. Does not get the score past Burundi. Vivi. She's gonna, oh no. It's an offensive foul. Turning the corner. Hungary with a couple of fouls here in the first 20 seconds. And Burundi will get whistled for that one. So they want to establish their offense by getting it to Kish. Oh, look at Claudia Pop get in there and mixing it up. She had a scare game 1 where she had to get some attention from the medical staff. We didn't know if she had a sprained left thumb or what issue with her hand. Came back and played great. Oh, Driessen, I got places to go and buckets to get. She gets to the crib with the quickness, and we'll get the scoring started for the Dutch. Pop the cross, but got swatted by Slaughter.
Yeah, get that out of there. Pop, try to take Slaughter off the dribble to create something going towards the basket. Good patience by Zoe, standing her ground.
She told Pop, I think not. Slaughter with that size. Maybe don't speak enough about her defense. Probably should. You would know better than me. But
Zoe on the slip feed. A 2-0 lead for the Dutch. And this is what you want as far as the orange lines. You want to get Zoe Sluchter going underneath the basket on a mismatch or a slip feed without Vidar Kish being there.
It's Kish. Well, actually, Sabo decides to take advantage of some daylight to get to the rim. Gives Hungary their first bucket. Sluchter steps into it. Didn't put enough on it. So Fanny Sabo will clear it herself. With Giannis defending. Wait a minute. Got a pushing foul. Gonna be number 2 on the Dutch. Claudia Pop, the only returning player from that 2021 team that lost to Italy at the buzzer. Look at Kish, just not to be denied, finding a way to get the bucket. Benville, nope. Pop, oh, gone in a blink. Paparazzi, quick as a camera flash. And a misfire long range. Look at Pop, even after she slips. You are not going to win a foot race with Claudia Pop. That I promise you.
Yeah, she's blazing quick. And again, I think that's a mismatch for almost all of the ladies on the Dutch team.
That was Burundi. Burundi going to the spin move. Burundi. Contact. Not on the shot. I think official Vlad is saying on the floor. So the Hungarians will reset. Trying to defend their territory. She's like lightning in a bottle.
This is what Hungary needs if they want to get an Olympic ticket here. They need to get Claudia Pop comfortable going towards the basket. Take a look. Speedy drive after speedy drive, finishing at a high clip. They need her confident in this tournament.
Absolutely electric. That first step is the last step you'll see as a defender. You want to talk about playing drop coverage. That one dropped off and delivered. So Kish gets in on the action. Hungary lead it 5-3. Debrecen. She will drive and respond. Oh, poked away, but ends up in Pop's hands. Claudia, not that time. With the speed, she can utilize to track down the rebound. She's gone. She is quicker than the golden snitch. Did you see?
Wow.
I'm just saying, Bosh, like.
Wow.
Did you see how quickly she got from the corner to the rim?
No, I know. And that was after tracking down a rebound, running from the top to the corner.
I was still looking in the corner. I caught her out the corner of my eye and said, oh, she's at the rim.
When she takes that first step, you know how cartoon characters, when they run, their legs go around?
Yes.
It kind of looks like that.
It's just a blur. But that, you know, that's game-changing speed. And there's only a few players that we've seen. So this is what I meant. Just a jab step. Oh, she had Norcha lost in the sauce. Ain't nothing over there for you. 3 minutes in. Dia getting a breather. Now it's up to Burundi, Kish, and Sabo to go to work. On travel, Burundi was trying to get it up to beat the horn. Won't even have that opportunity anymore. Turned over to the Orange Lions. Offensive foul right back.
Yeah, just a little bit impatient on the screening action, I feel like the Dutch are. Pick and roll, but as well as off ball right now. They move before the screen, and it results in an offensive foul here.
But only quick drive. It's a tough attempt, though. That's one where I wouldn't mind seeing her slow it down a beat and reset it if you got some time. Sabo does nick the iron. Rebound goes to the Dutch, though. Chance to tie here. But only will get called for the 4th Hungarian foul.
It's one of those games you can kind of feel the tension in the air, right? The crowd is quiet.
And it's close.
Yes.
Yep, crowd is on the edge of their seat. Oh. Big deal was able to draw the offensive foul.
She was.
Got to be careful with those off arms.
It's tough as a taller player when you have a shorter defender and you try to turn on him. I've had this problem in the past as well. You kind of stick an arm out to catch a body and it just goes over top of somebody's head.
Yep, not intentional. 3 in the key. Keish was camped out. I knew that whistle was coming.
Yeah.
Bentonville and Boonstra share to Wilson. They'll quickly get it over to Nortje. Debrecen, no stroke from 2 range. Claudia Pop will snag yet another rebound. ISO game. 2 long-time 3x3ers. Pop got the step on the baseline.
Pop is just too quick for anyone on the Dutch team. A crossover, she's right at the basket. Just let her get that layup. Now you put her on the line. Look, an opportunity for her to miss, but maybe also make this one. But I have to say this, Hungary have been in control of the rebound. They've taken control of the glass. Almost got their hands on one here again.
And Pop has had a lot to do with that. She's tracked down 2 or 3 big offensive rebounds. Bentonville. That's a grown woman finish right there. Paparazzi. Step back. No.
If you are joining the team, Netherlands, please make some noise for Netherlands! And if you are joining the team,
6-6 contest.
make some noise!
Midway through the final game of day 1.
All the best music played by DJ Lights.
They're going to give Giannis Boonstra a wide open look. And she plays double Dutch out there. Netherlands lead at 8-6. Collision underneath the rim. Blocking foul called on the Netherlands. 2 free throws coming up here for Vivi Burundi.
We've seen the Netherlands run this play again and again to get Boonstra open looks from beyond the 2-point arc. But the 7th foul for the Dutch, though. Early in the game, again foul trouble for the Orange Lions, who were at 11 team fouls in their last game. They're at 7 here with 5 minutes left to go in the game.
Fouls can absolutely kill you. Now it completely changes the defensive strategy for the rest of this game. And again, 5 minutes still to play. Hungary have evened things up at the line. Long ball, Burundi, no. So deadlocked at 8 apiece, 4:42 left. Claudia Pop, who's been disruptive to say the least the first half of this game with that first step. She is going back to work and she ain't stopped yet. Count it up. Paparazzi, all eyes on her for Hungary right now. Nothing she can do against Zoe Slaughter. She'll even things up 9-all. Pop. No, couldn't set up Quiche. Here's Nortje. Debrecen eyeing a 2. No, Slaughter just beat out for the rebound. Pop. No. Oh, that's a wide open look from Bettenville. Would have been good to see that one go down. Speaking for the Dutch fans, they don't see it go down, but they will see Bettenville potentially get a look here. This is the shorty. Maz is locked in.
I am. I'm trying to see what both teams could do to try to break this deadlock here. And I think it's going to come down to shooting from the outside. I think both teams have gotten what they wanted going towards the basket. Claudia Pop's been Pikachu electric in this game. Yeah, see? All right. But the Dutch haven't been able to knock down open twos. I think Hungary haven't gotten a lot of open twos, but they haven't knocked a lot down either. So it's going to come down to who's going to start hitting shots in the last couple of minutes of the game here.
The Hungarian fans got Kossuth Square lit. Packed house. I'm not sure what the capacity is here, but it's close to it. And Hungary's Olympic hopes, they lie on the shoulders of the Hungarian women and men. So that'll be their only opportunities to represent at the Olympics of the basketball competition. Janis Boonstra over to Nortje. Debrecen redirected. Can't score it over Quiche. Quiche wants to rock. They managed to get the Wilson to her. She attacks Debrecen, too aggressive. A little bit too high with the elbows. And gets Wilson for the offensive foul.
You've seen this call, that is an offensive foul. Yeah, we've seen this call a lot today, to where you have offensive player turns with either a shoulder or an elbow into the defensive player. It's an offensive foul every time.
Bettenville finds a wide open Debrecen for the bucket. Netherlands assume a 1-point lead. 3 minutes to play in this one. Fanny Sabo has been relatively quiet, and that'll shut her up a little longer. Nortje Debrecen says no.
Nortje, an underrated defender, I think. I think that was her role when she first got on the seniors national team. She was mainly an energy player. On offense, she was a pick and roll ball handler, obviously. Now she's the main scorer on the squad, but back then she was the lockdown defensive presence on the team.
Well, you got to earn your way to stardom, and she's done just that. Can Netherlands earn their way to a victory here in front of this Hungarian crowd? Defensive foul for either team. It's free throws. Fanny Sabo, turn around, cash, money. Oh, Zoe will miss it. I'm just about to give her praise on the change of direction. Oh man, Claudia Pop is out here wrecking shop. Here's Paparazzi again. Whips it down to Quiche. That pass is broken up.
Oh, offensive foul called.
Oh, that's been a couple of offensive foul calls on Quiche in the game. She's not going to win an argument with official Guy Sereno.
Yeah, see, she's got Slaughter's arm locked up on the top there. Yeah, that's an offensive foul call for sure.
Can't make an argument against it. The video don't lie. So Burundi, a little bit handicapped defensively there, can't foul. And Debrecen will take advantage. Now Quiche, can she be a little bit more composed this time? That's some good defense there from Debrecen. And kicked out. 11-11, minute 30. Oh, nearly stolen, actually stolen. Sabo directing traffic. Burundi using a screen from Kish. Burundi off the window, no. Nice save from Bonstra. Up top, Burundi breaks it up. Quickly finds Sabo, up and in. Hungary lead at 12-11, under a minute to go now. Yanis with position. The turnaround is a no-go. Kish wants it. Kish on the inside. Kish makes it count. Now Norcia going to the spin move. Norcia, no. Rebound goes to Hungary. They're going to try to use some clock here with a 2-point advantage. No time to let their foot off the gas. VV. Just inside the 2-point arc, no. But we got 15 seconds left in this game. It's 3 seconds separate the game clock and the shot clock. Netherlands need to get something up quickly. Janis Boonstra, no, rebound Hungary. And the Hungarians are going to start the best way possible, 2-0, as they open this competition. 13-11, the final. Hungary at home. Big win over the Dutch as they'll remain unbeaten. Couldn't have planned day one much better than this. A 2-point win. Hungary showing some toughness and some grit. So Netherlands will fall to 1-1. Got to be careful too, because in the event of a tiebreaker, Netherlands with just 24 points altogether. We'll see how things play out as the teams in action will be back on the floor on Saturday. Let's hear what Claudia Pop, the star here, has to say with Boz Rosendahl. Been down, Boz, been way down.
Claudia, first of all, congratulations, a win over the Netherlands, 2-0 out here in Debrecen on day one on your quest to get an Olympic ticket. How are you feeling?
It's amazing to be here and to be in front of our fans and crowd. It's amazing. We love you, Debrecen. Thank you for your support. It was a tough game. Both games were really tough, but we trusted each other. We trusted in our game plan, and it worked. So let's see what it brings.
So you guys have a new team member in Vida Kish. Did I say that right? My Hungarian's not that good. All right, so you have a new team member. You guys trust her down the stretch. You go at her time and time again for her to get buckets underneath. Talk about the addition to your squad that she brings.
Actually, we know Virag since a while. She's playing now for the first time. And it's not that bad, right? Virag in front of our crowd, playing for the Olympic ticket. So, yeah, we are so proud of her because from the beginning, she was perfect. She fits in our team and our system, and I'm just really glad that she's here with us.
All right, Claudia, congratulations. 2-0 on day one out here in Debrecen. Give it up.
Paparazzi and Team Hungary, they cap off the day with a victory here, so the Hungarian fans can go home happily, knowing that one of their teams is undefeated. We'll give you a look at the moving pictures, the highlights of a 2-point victory for the Hungarians, and then we will put a button on what was a pretty exciting day one. So tomorrow we'll continue group play with entirely new teams on the schedule. And again, we had groups B and D in action for the women today, and A and C for the men. So tomorrow we'll flip it. It'll be B and D in the men's competition, A and C for the ladies, as the final 3 Olympic tickets will be decided. We got 4 days to find out. Well, actually 3 more to find out because day 1 is done. We appreciate everybody to watch the action today. We hope that you'll stick with us throughout the rest of the week. Olympic implications. Who's going to dig deep? Will the Hungarians continue to defend their home turf? We'll see the Hungarian men's team in action tomorrow. But the ladies getting the love today as it's almost time for lights out here from Kossuth Square. There are your standings in Pool D. Hungary women 2-0. Italy and Netherlands in a fight for second place right now, with Israel on the outside looking in at the moment. Again, still some pool play action to be determined that will officially decide these groups, but top 2 from each pool will be the ones moving on to the quarterfinals. So here are your the daily results. We started early today. 21-11 win for Canada. Canada go undefeated. They've been one of the standout teams today. Obviously Hungary with their undefeated record as well. Got some good men's action as well. Lithuania 2-0. But here's Pool B for the women. The Canadians, number 2 seed and favorites to get a ticket here. They showed and proved. I like what that was Michelle Plouffe in that post-game interview. She says we want to prove ourselves to be diamonds, right? And Pool D, Hungry women. I showed you that. We told you that already. It's time to get out of here, boss.
It's time to get some food, man.
Like, come on.
I'm hungry.
All right. A couple more graphics here, boss. And
I did some squats earlier. Did you see? They had me interview Claudia Pop.
Oh, that. I don't think you've ever interviewed. Have we had that height disparity ever before?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think so either. Anyway, the men's results. We're going to show the men's pools after this. Bob, just take it away. I've been talking all day, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. You
Please.
go ahead and get settled here.
Can I just get my computer together?
Yeah, no, I got it.
What you think about Lithuania, man?
I like Lithuania. They looked very sharp on day one. 42 points scored, 2 games, 2 wins. And look, again, they're still your clear favorite to get a ticket here. Then we got Pool C, and that
that's a mess.
got messy.
That is mess.
An absolute mess. 4 teams with a win and a loss. I can't wait for that to close out 2 days from now. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, man. Everybody 1-1. That's going to be a drama fest once we get to Saturday. I'm anxious to see what we got on Friday, but I'm more anxious to get some food. So that'll do it from Kossuth Square. Day 1. Again, appreciate you guys for watching. For my guy, Boz Rosendahl, I'm Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice. Back tomorrow, same time, same place.
Yes.
Different groups. You going to be ready?
I'm always ready.
Okay.
Come on.
Y'all get some rest. We'll see y'all tomorrow.